Hey, guess who's back for episode 9?
Again,
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Again.
To and fro. To and fro. We're back again with some information, with some knowledge, and here to entertain you guys. That's always the vibe.
We got plenty of jokes. Yeah, I know we got plenty of jokes.
we got plenty of jokes. We got plenty of information this week. Damn. But like we always do, bro. Like we always do. What was on feet today? What was in feet this week, and what did you pick up?
So I've been in the house. coming off vacation. I am gonna leave the house today. But I've been working. I actually been training at work. So if anybody out there trains on the job, does training on the job with new people, you have to do the job and train at the same time. So it's kind of it's like working a half, because you training somebody on how to do it. And my job is it's not time sensitive. It's like I finish when I finish. So I'm trying to stay on the schedule that I've created for myself, and also make sure I'm giving the person that I'm training the most information and experience that I can give them for the time that they with me. So all that to say, I was tired yesterday. I didn't feel like leaving the house. So I did not leave the house. Go ahead.
I didn't leave the house, but I still managed to wear two pairs. I think I put the Hair 6's on. Really gorgeous sneaker, bro.
I saw that.
Really gorgeous. And I can't remember the other one. What I wore on Monday. Let me just check my Instagram account for that, because I normally put it on my stories. I'm doing this whole sneaker tag, which means go tag the sneakers and tag the people that you're actually wearing. But the ones I wore on Monday must have been it's on my little reel. Let me just check that. I can't believe I forgot. I wore the grapes. Now put the what do you call it? Put the grapes on feet on Monday. Wore them around on Monday. Also, I did a little transition with these, which was interesting. So remember, we're doing that yellow sneaker, red sneaker, and shoe dog, and that shirt and that what do you call it? That shoe dog book. We're doing that as well. So that's going to come. So we're going to start judging these companies on that merit to see who gets that naughty and who gets that get out of here book. But yeah, that's
here we go.
So
let's see.
So that was a thing. So that was a great, bro. Grapes into those. What the 5's, and then the Superman combo. that was a Superman.
Shit.
Yo, bro, I did that when those red suede and blue suede came out. I actually wore it that way. I wore it with the red and the blue, like the Superman combo. And trust me, bro, I have something lined up with Sean as a hoodie coming out for that. So when you see it, and that's at inspiration. It's not even a collaboration. I just gave him the idea. Like, bro, go and do that, and I'll buy it from you. But I'm hoping he does it, because it's gonna be so amazing. Trust me. But watch out for that. But did you cop anything this week?
I did. And this is gonna lead us into the first topic. So I got to do it in order.
Okay, maybe I need to show you what I got.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, that's the back and the how. All right, cool. So you know recently I've been picking up some non-Jordans, right? So this is a non-Jordan that I think you might appreciate. You ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, bang!
I knew those were coming. I know. Your appreciation for the Lebron sneaker has changed.
Yeah.
In the past
Definitely
6 or 7 months.
The Big Bang, bro. The Big Bang, or what it should be called, the Galaxy. That's what it was called back in the day. The LeBron 10 Galaxy or the Big Bang. But this is a gorgeous sneaker, bro. Gorgeous sneaker. I love the LeBron range. I do love the LeBron range, and like this is just absolutely gorgeous. Like
let's see that
beautiful.
shank plate. Yeah, that's special right there.
That's bro.
Man, see, I didn't know that shoe did that.
Yeah, I mean, it came out as a tribute to the foam posits as well, like the Galaxy foam posits. Oh,
Right.
and glow in the dark, bro. Glow in the dark.
See,
like, I will watch this. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up to the light because my light's up there. Let's heat it up a bit. I'm gonna turn my light off because it's gonna go dark a bit. Kabang! Oh, hold on.
Nike didn't do that shoe justice as far as marketing is concerned. People that know, yeah, I could tell it's got a little
hit to it.
You got to hold it up there for a few seconds. Probably about 10 seconds to get it to glow.
But definitely, this is a gorgeous sneaker. I love this sneaker. They didn't do a lot to it, but it came out and it came out and it went quite quickly here in the UK. Something about LeBron classics are going out really quickly. But I'm gonna do the review for this. I was gonna do the review for this for Wednesday. I mean for Thursday, but unfortunately. We got other sneakers coming, bro. So they take precedence. So,
yeah.
But look, I love the pull me here plate here as well. This is a gorgeous sneaker. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving it. I love the fact that the laces are cross stitched. So basically the offset. Can you see it? It's offset. Slightly in up, but yeah, it's very gorgeous sneaker. That orange, Cam would love these. Cam would absolutely love these sneakers.
They didn't do proper advertising on that shoe because for somebody like me that's newer to the sneaker, like I wasn't watching LeBron's when that shoe came out, so all those details I missed. Like I didn't see none of that in the advertising. I didn't, and full transparency, I did not check for them on sneakers. I saw them on sneakers, but I had already decided that it was something that I was going to pass on.
Yeah.
Had I seen all those details, I probably would not have passed on that shoe.
Yeah.
But funny enough,
it's a beautiful thing.
Definitely beautiful.
Last week, when I was in line at Nike to pick up Brotherhoods, they had that shoe on the shelf.
You should have seen it. You should have seen it. You should have definitely seen it.
I probably could have had them, but they're probably not there anymore.
Yeah, but like this week's also been interesting. So basically, this week or last week alone, I think I managed 4 assists, if I'm honest. Like to the 2 Brotherhoods. I did the review for that. It's coming out today. Well, on the time this recording is Sunday, so it's coming out today at 7 p.m. So that Brotherhoods was 2. They already been sent over to Sean and to Jenny. The Yeezys nobody picked up, so I'm going to try and send it back. But then that was like a semi-assist, and then I think there's another one I can't remember. But yeah, this week's been productive. So passing out assists after assists, which is great because it's getting people the sneakers they want, the sneakers they really want. And bro, those playoff 12s are going to be quite easier to get. They're actually restocked here.
So that's good for me. I'm guessing because I know that shoe is going to be hard to get here. The early release of them was not. It just wasn't good for us. Like we didn't see it, so a lot of people missed on that. Could have got them early from over there, and because y'all might end up with pairs sitting over there.
We do.
It's
we will do because they're not a lot of people. Like it's different to the States than it is to the UK. They got actually sold out here. The restock got sold out quite quickly. It's different to the it's different to the States than it is here because a lot people don't pick up. They don't pick up the 12s like we like a avid like you guys would, or something like me. Like I would definitely go and I'm always looking out for 12s. Because I love 12s. I love 12s. I love 11s, 12s, and 13s. And like whenever a sneaker like that comes out, I'm like, yep, I need it because I love 12s. 12s are nice, very nice
Yeah,
sneakers.
like here 12s are a hot commodity every time. Like I we told the story when the episode where we had Rick on, where
Yeah,
we were in line for a guaranteed ticket to purchase the University Gold 12s,
yeah.
and there was an altercation about black and yellow Jordan 12s. You know what I'm saying? It was not the
Why?
full game. It was not the playoff. It was not the taxi. It was a GR non-OG colorway Jordan 12, and people were going absolutely crazy. The release day resale was around 350, 400 for that shoe. So like 12s
But it dropped in price though. They dropped in price and gone
they
went
did,
back up.
they
Yeah.
did, they did.
And the funny thing is that they didn't really release that in the UK. That 12 didn't. That 12 like literally came and went, and literally there was not a lot of pairs around. It felt like a here you go buy, and then it never released properly.
So you weren't able to get a pair?
Well, I got my pair. I got
Okay.
my pair.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just say that. Let's just say that. Yo, I try not to miss when I want a pair, bro. I try
Yeah.
not to miss when I want a pair. But
yeah,
like
12s over here it's always a thing. Like even the Concord 12s, for that Christmas, what was it, a couple years ago, around Christmas time, the Concord
yeah,
12s. It was the utility 12s. They were hard to find, especially in the bigger sizes. Like even the Indigo 12s, they didn't do as well as other 12s, but
yeah.
they were coming hot and heavy. There were a lot of pairs available, and they weren't there long. People were buying
Yo,
them up.
the Indigo 12s, like that is a gorgeous sneaker, bro. That is a gorgeous sneaker. Like when you look at it, like the indigo color, the fact that it fades away, and you know what, the hints on the box has got that indigo, then it fades out. Like when that Jordan label just got a Jordan Jumpman in the middle, and it's got that indigo, then it just fades out, and then you're like, yo, that's so nice, and then you got to wear it. You got to wear it way more for that fade effect to come along. But it's definitely gonna look nice. And I haven't seen a lot of people wear that. Like there's a lot of people that don't wear 12s online. You don't see a lot of 12s being worn online.
No.
Like that international 12, the one that's got that cloud effect all the way, bro. That's so gorgeous. I got it because I loved it, and then I had my girlfriend's mum look at the sneaker, and she wanted her size. Her size was going for like 350, 400. Like, nah, she ain't willing to pay that. But then like when people see that sneaker in hand, they're like, yo, that's dope. And bro, don't the inner lining white with a blue cloud. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous sneaker.
Also the Chinese New Year 12,
Yeah.
with the tearaway on top, the tearaway back, like those they're pretty hot. You don't see them that much.
Yeah.
I think because we have a more concentrated sneaker environment in the US.
Yep.
That people that like certain colorways and silhouettes are widespread.
Yeah.
And it's not always because we know online, bro, is driven by hype for the most part. We do see a lot of, which is good. We do see a lot of people that just post what they like. They got on feet what they like, and that's great. You gotta love that. But certain colorways and silhouettes, you're not gonna see it, bro. It just is what it is. Because y'all are just now in the UK starting to ramp up to the point that we are on Jordans.
Yep.
The certain stuff is few and far between. Like you don't see Cool Grey 3s. Cool Grey 3 is a great shoe, but you don't see people posting about it. You know, what I'm saying? Even Pollins, like you don't see people wearing Pollins online like that.
You know what? You know why? Because it's not hype. The tension doesn't get there. But and the thing is, for me, like like, let's just go to the Chinese New Year 12. Those Chinese New Year 12s remind me of the Wing 12s. Remember the Wing 12s where you just scrub that and it gives it's like a little take on that. Instead of rubbing off that to get the wings pattern, you kind of tear away the material to get the Chinese New Year pattern. So that reminds me closer to that. But when like I'm not knocking anybody, like I'm not here to judge anybody because sneakerheads are unique. Sneakerheads like what they like, but what I do say is when there's certain things coming up like Air Max Day or Jordan 1's or Dunks, so people end up post. There's a lot of posts online to like say yo bum, 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 bum. And like even the Jordan 2, like a lot of people that weren't posting Jordan 2s when there were rumors that the unions and all of that Jordan 2s were coming out. A lot of people were posting, look, I got Jordan 2s. It's nice to see. It's definitely nice to see. But there's definitely a subculture where, and I do agree, some people really get excited because new silhouettes coming out. Look, I'm getting excited about 8s. See what I'm saying? And I will start, when I feel like posting, I'll post an 8. Or when I feel like doing this, I'll post that. But like, there's a lot of people that post, like a lot of people that just jump on it and post it, and then it gets oversaturated. So all of a sudden, when you go on your feed, you're like, "Oh damn, you're all Air Maxes! Oh shit, what happened? Yeah. What happened?" Yeah. But it's nice. It's nice to see because a lot of people get excited about it. A lot of people get really excited, like, "Yo, Air Maxes, yo!" Like that. But I understand that. I do understand that. But then when you look at your feed, it's all oversaturated with one silhouette. You're like, okay.
It's recency hype.
Recency hype.
Once the love and adoration for what's coming out dies down, then we go back to the regular rotation of I gotta post the hypest thing, I gotta post the most exclusive thing. Like when I'm putting something on feet and I go outside, I want to get pictures of it regardless. And on a weekend like this weekend where again I'm going out today, so I'm more than likely gonna post something. Based on I don't know what I'm gonna put on feet yet, but the recency hype is like normal cultural stuff, and then once that's over, you go right back to hype beast mode.
You know what? That is kind of like a bit of an addiction still. Like really, I got this. It's you know what? It's nice to sometimes subtly flex, but like for my perspective, I'm Christian with what I've got, and like I'm happy. I'm happy for the fact that I can pick up sneakers and it's great. But you know what? Like some people actually called me the retail king over the weekend. I'm like, no, don't call me that. Don't call me that, because I like literally. It seems like I can touch everything, and it's not. I grind in the background, bro.
Bro, people listen. I talked about this before. A lot of people treat me like I'm the sneaker guy, and I am the sneaker guy in my immediate circle, in my immediate friends and family. I am the sneaker guy, but then people that are right on the fringe of my inner circle, I'm the sneaker, like everybody. I'm the sneaker guy. I'm the sneaker guy. I'm the sneaker guy. Like if people run up on me asking me, "Hey, you seen the such and such?" And like, wait a minute, when that's supposed to come out? September, bro. It's March. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not thinking about that right now. Let's deal what's coming out in March.
Yeah, let's deal with it here and now. Not what happened. What's happened? Yo, bro. Like rumors are interesting, but like basically, let's leave them down to when we actually see like realistic pictures and stuff like that.
Let's get to August. September.
Yo,
before we start talking about that.
This analogy is right. I'm having my starters, and I ain't even touched the mains, but I'm talking about the dessert. This is what the situation is, bro. It's like, yo, I'm having some starters. I'm having my soup. Yeah. I got a steak coming. yeah, I'm looking at the desserts, like, but then you might change your mind by the time you have your
Nah,
stuff.
bro,
See what I'm saying?
we on the entree. We on the entree right now. Like, we concerned about what's coming out this week. What we concerned about what came out in the past 2 weeks, what's coming out in the next 2 weeks, and in the future, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ahead. Like, that's the time frame for me. I'm in like a month and a half loop when it comes to releases. Because
But by the way,
I'm looking for restocks. If I missed out, if I took L's on what just came out last week or the week before, I'm looking for restocks.
Restocks.
I'm looking forward to what's coming out this week and the week after that we know that's confirmed. The date is not going to change. Raffles already open and stuff like that. And then is this shoe going to come out in 3 weeks, 4 weeks? Like, what's on the release calendar, the recent release calendar? What's confirmed? You know, do we have official pictures, stuff like that?
Everything changes. All the stuff we were talking about the holiday season because we saw a lot of things about the holiday season. But all the stuff for the holiday season has been starting to manufacture now. So all of that is going into manufacturing or into production now. So in 9 months' time, count to 9 months. So like March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So like all the stuff that was coming out being produced in January, February time, it's coming out October, November, December time. So all the rumors that we're seeing are either going to be in November, October, November, December, or January, February. So that's that. Think of it that from that period. So what we're seeing now, we have to sit on and wait until we see official pictures once it's done in like July, August time, and then we'll see the official releases in September, October, November, December, January, February, because that's the way it works. And that's what happened with the patent bread ones that we saw last year, because we were supposed to get them in October. They got pushed back. We was going to get them for Black Friday. They got pushed back, and then we saw them in the 30th of December. And then they got released all the way sporadically until February. That release happened from like December, end of December, January, February, up to All-Star Weekend, and then they had a special release on All-Star Weekend for you guys. But do you want to see another thing I picked up this week?
I was about to say let's get back to the pickups because I got I got pickups.
You got pickups. I got a pickup that you might chop me off the live for.
Let's see what you got. So this is
the K54, the original version, the one with the green, the OG with the green eyelets, all white, black, silver, sheet top, shark teeth with the spatter splattered on the shark teeth, and that green sole. And this current retail, I know you're going, oh my god, like seriously, bro.
I saw it. I saw you and Cam talking about it, and I let it go in one ear and out the other.
So basically, right on this is GOAT, and I don't know why I got it up on GOAT, but this is a good segue into how much the price is. So the new vintage price, I don't know why they call it vintage, but the new price to get that brand new is £756 on GOAT. To get it second hand is £253, right? Guess what? Guess how much I got it for, bro?
I'm gonna be nice and say 175.
Nope. Higher or lower, bro? Higher. Keep going down.
120.
Keep going down.
Going down.
Keep going down, bro.
100 pounds.
There you go. Shebang, bro. Shebang.
It's a beautiful thing.
And you know how I actually got this, right? So what happened was I was scrolling one night on eBay. It didn't clock with me because I was really tired. As one of those nights, and I was just like, I looked at it, I liked it, I thought I'd watch it. And then it didn't clock with me that it was a K54 Jordan 5, the old vintage, the original vintage version. And I think it came out in 2011. It did come out in 2011, so it's quite old, right? So basically, I had it there, and then Cam, a couple of days afterwards, says, "Yo, bro, I just seen this. They're in the UK. You need to get this." I was like, "Now I need to get it."
Yeah.
now I need to get it because you're never going to get a deal like that. It was 120 and I bargained my way down to £100, a £9 shipping, so I come out to £110 altogether. But bro, the only thing wrong with that is the media panels were just slightly rubbed together, and some of that paint is gone, and some of it's like kind of black. You need to clean it up, repaint it. Done, bro. Done.
See,
And
that's
I can even flip it if I wanted to for 200 or £250 if I wanted to get rid of it. But yo, I love 5's, bro. hold on. I've got the white version of the new K54s. I've got my custom version of the K54s in all black high gloss, and now I've got the originals. That's a pack, bro. We need Scotland. That's a pack.
yo.
Winning.
That's it right there. That's it right there. I mean, I can't. Yo, that's it right there. That's it right. As a fellow 5 head, this is, well, for those of y'all that don't know, if y'all ain't paying attention yet, me and TJ both love 5's. Like, that's my favorite silhouette. I mean, like.
Oh yeah, as I said, the pods there.
Did you brush it yet?
Like, I haven't done this yet. I'm so busy. I haven't done this. But yeah, it does look clean. This is why it's so immaculate. I need to give it a wash. There's little stains here and there, but like on the toe box there. But it's clean as hell. Like, I need to kind of just give it a wash. But the pods. I know I need you. Those pods there, like right there on the original K54 5's, are like kind of bruised a bit. So that's where I need to clean up. It's great. Trust me, when that comes in, I'll show you. You'll be like, oh damn. Did you just clean that, bro? Did you just clean that?
It's done.
It's done.
It's done. It's still there's still a little bit of rough areas, but compared to what it was before, I mean, renapped. The suede is all renapped.
Yeah.
This is it's done.
That's so good, bro.
It's done.
That's awesome.
And
awesome.
I had to replace the lace locks, unfortunately, but I went with the clear on clear lace locks.
Lace locks. That's so good. That's so good. You know what? You know what I was thinking the other day? I don't know how you feel, but I think those lace locks. I never tie my sneakers when I got lace locks. I'll just lace lock it in, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, they need to put lace locks on every fucking Jordan, bro. It makes my life easier. 1 lace lock, 2's lace lock, 3's lace lock, bro.
See, with that's I think that is a good idea, but I would want every lace lock to be different. And
yeah.
Being that we only get lace locks on 5's and 6's, you can turn a 5 lace lock into a 6 lace lock because all you got to do is take the actual spring lock out, and that's a 6 lace lock. But if they do, or if they had put lace locks on different silhouettes, I would want to see them look different every time.
Yeah. No, the shape you want it to be like the Jordan 1 lace lock. It needs to be like, yo, we're giving Jordan Brand ideas. The Jordan 1 lace lock needs to be the band, the X band with the laces running through, right? You see what I'm saying? And then like that would be that on the OGs that would be sick. And the non OGs, the Jumpman. Just the Jumpman with the lace lock going through, and you just put it through the middle. Yo, that would be dope because when you put the lace lock through, you just see the Jumpman looking. So that's one concept for the Jordan 1. Jordan 2's, you could do something similar. Jordan 3's, you're talking about you need to kind of go a bit vibey with that. So like you need to kind of think about what the Jordan 3 enthusiasts like maybe kind of come through.
Maybe a 2-3 or something.
Yeah, 2-3 or even a tick like the swoosh. That could be a possibility. Jordan, you can mimic the Jordan 4 and a Jordan 5 lace lock, make it a bit more shallower. make it a bit more like depth, so you can kind of because Jordan 4 is a bit more streamlined than the Jordan 5. Jordan 7s, Jordan 8s, bro. Like you could have a crosshatch, like the crosshatch.
I don't think 8s need a lace lock because
because it's got that crosshatch strap at the top.
Yeah.
Your Jordan 11s that you could do so much to that. You could do so much like in innovations too, and bring it back like bro. Jordan 13, Black Cat, Panther. Why not have a
or the paw or the actual cat like the
exactly, bro? You see what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Or change the fight, or change just those P51s that you got, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if the lace lock was the P51 Mustang fighter. That lace lock was that fighter plane, bro. Can you imagine with a camera print all over it? Look at you, bro, giving you some ideas.
Hey, but history is history, and we probably won't get none of this stuff unless, I mean, they could do some special edition stuff that'll be nice, throw a little lace lock in there, like they throw hang tags from time to time.
Yeah.
So,
and if they do it, we said it first.
I would like more hang tags on other silhouettes though. I would like that just to I'm not the type of dude that wears my hang tags. Like I thought about it when I wore my I'm on my year ones. Should I wear the hang tag? But I've never worn a hang tag, and I probably won't ever wear a hang tag. So
the hang tags like this are classicals, right? Like literally, this is dirty because it got damage in my flood. But hang tags like this are classical. But imagine they did the Nike hang tag for a 5 in a shape of like as a P51 Mustang, or if they did a hang tag like this for a 13 in a black cat, like a black cat face. So you imagine two eyes peering at your black cat with a Nike instead of the smile or the growl, you got a Nike tick. That like this is classic. This is classical. Right.
Yeah.
But imagine if they kind of came at a different angle and whatever inspired the sneaker that actually designed for with a hang tag to go with it. It'll be awesome. That would be awesome.
You know what? I'm gonna ask you to give me a yellow shoe, and I'm gonna give you a yellow shoe because we are right now. We are exhibiting extreme. We're exhibiting shoe dog behavior right now. We're telling Jordan Brand what we want. All right, we know we're not gonna get it, but we're still gonna tell him what we want. All right. So when
I'm laughing behind him.
No. It ain't funny. We both deserve. I'm trying to change my lighting. I keep.
What did Dell say? Smell like your L.
Hey man, I'm trying to get that L. I'm trying to get that L sent off me, this year, and because I'm sick of taking L's.
Yep.
I took Cam's advice, and I'm going back. I'm digging in the crates, and this week, I found myself drinking the Gatorade.
Gatorade.
I'm drinking the Gatorade. You feel me?
What you missing out the pack now, bro?
Hold on. There's a little bit of foreshadowing, and this is VNDS. I did have to do a little bit of work on the bottom. Shout out to Chris's dope. I hit Chris up because I've seen people use brass on outsoles before, but I wasn't too sure if I wanted to do it. So I just wanted some good advice, and Chris gave me to go ahead to put the brass on them. Yeah, man. And this is the most expensive, the hardest to get colorway.
How much did you get it, bro?
You ready?
Yeah, go on.
105.
Yo, that's dope. That's probably incomparable to what the K54s, bro. We're winning this week. Winning.
105. And like,
Sheesh.
I mean, Toomble.
Oh,
Toomble. Huh?
sheesh, bro.
Look at bro.
Damn.
Look at the wrinkles on that, bro.
You're getting too many sheeshes, bro.
Look at the wrinkles on that dude.
Shit.
Man. Yeah. Toomble.
They remind me of the Brotherhoods, bro.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
I'm talking about drinking the Gatorade.
Yo, you went Gatorade thick today, bro.
I'm drinking the Gatorade. I'm telling you. Thirst quenching. I'm quenching my thirst over here. Because there are a lot of Jordan 1s. So many Jordan 1s. Like, and we love Jordan 1s. I was late to the party. I was late to the Jordan 1 party. So yeah. Toomble.
All right. So now the question is, bro, what are we missing from what are you missing at the moment?
Well, at the moment, I'm missing.
You just had to pull it up, bro. You just had to pull it up.
I had to.
Right. So
that's 3. This is 3. Actually, this was 1. This was 1. The Volt was 2. The Lagoon Blue was 3. And now the Violet is missing.
Ooh, damn. That's all 4 that you have. You got that pack mentality that our bro Scott always exhibits. And
yeah.
I'm tempted to give you this, bro.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. You can't. I'm gonna tell you why you can't do that. Because before we started the podcast, you had a box this long. Matter of fact, let me get both my hands outside.
What do you mean this long?
You had a box this long with like 17 pairs in it that you like.
What do you mean?
That Bel Air. You got that Bel Air.
Yeah.
You got the Chameleon 1s, the All-Star 1s.
Yeah.
You got
the Gatorade 6s,
the green Gatorade 6s, and you also got, what was the 4th shoe?
It was the 4th one. Oh, not the undefeated, Defiant ones. Sorry, the Defiant ones.
Defiant ones. No.
Yeah,
and the Maroon 6.
Oh, that Maroon 6 I got myself for like £56.
Okay. So that in that one pack, you had 4. You had 4 digging in the crates. Okay, you dug in the crates. And you came up with 4 pairs.
Can you believe
1 unboxing?
Can you believe I'm gonna probably do a restoration video on this, but as you can see, the actual midsole is cracking, the paint's cracking here. There's some red there. There's some like as you can see the midsole there as well. There is
my bad.
There is some scratches there as well. I'll do it 2 seconds. Yeah, there's some scratches there. So it's a proper restoration, but like, bro, there's nothing wrong with this sneaker. That pistol is so gorgeous. Look at that. And there's nothing wrong with the sneaker in general. There's nothing wrong with this sneaker, right? So I will do a video to restore it, but like this, like that, you can get that out easy. Just wash it. The only things I'm really worried about is the scratch mark. This scratch mark is not too bad compared to the other side. As you can see, the scratch mark on here is way more like messed up on that arm. See that? Yeah. But then I think it's restorable. I think it's restorable. Like this foam is just scratched away. So I need to take it back to the base and respray it. I'm gonna color match that maroon color. But once I restore these will look absolutely brand spanking new. It just needs a good clean, good restore. Something that I need to do that I haven't been able to do at the moment because I'm busy with other stuff constantly. So once I get that, that is going to be immaculate, bro. Back, and these only cost me like £56, bro.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, so digging in the crates sometimes, and like I said, on all three of the Gatorades, I gave them a wash. I don't have all the accessories for every pair, which is unfortunate. However, the accessories gonna stay in the house while the shoes go outside. So I couldn't let myself be overly concerned about that. I wish I had all the accessories, but I'm not gonna change any of the laces. I like the monotone look. So I'm pulling triggers, man. I'm pulling triggers. Just like yesterday when I did get the W on the UNC6. So
W, bro, W.
And that's why I wanted to say that. I wanted to say that lastly, because that UNC6 release was ridiculous. Like over here, I don't know how it is over there, but over here, that release was like I can't even come up with a good what I feel like.
I'm gonna share something on screen with you because keep talking because I managed to get a W for that eventually after trying so hard because I had L City leading up to that. I'm talking L after L after L, foot patrol, size, every single raffle I entered. I was hesitant. I was really hesitant to actually go into that release into the sneakers that release it, and I was thinking, nah, this ain't happening. This is literally not going to happen this year.
Man. Go.
But because like this is what happened to you guys, bro.
Yeah. So the shock drop on sneakers happened a few weeks ago, and it seems as if sneakers either overestimated how many pairs they had in the Nike factory versus how many pairs they sent out to other retailers, or they just released everything they had, and the number was 70,000, 69,000. That's the number
I heard 70,000. I heard also something else about it, bro, as well. I actually heard that somebody accidentally released a full stock.
Right. So with that being said, sneakers
that person gets a red Jordan, bro. That person gets a red card, a red sneaker, bro. Because you know what? How can you cock that up? How can you cock that up? Because basically, imagine sitting there on and it's like it's like any dictator with a nuclear button. Like you are, shall I release this? Shall I release this? Bang! Everything comes out in early access, bro.
Like that's horrible. And see, for if Nike only had 70,000 pairs, let's go with that number, that 70,000. If
that's
they
for
only
the states, that's for the states, yeah.
Right. So if they only had 70,000 and they released every online pair through shock drop, that's not good. That means we're gonna have a situation like we had on the 5th, where sneakers had no pairs to release online on the sneakers app. And for people that don't have access to stores locally, that means that that sneaker pads was irrelevant to them.
Yeah.
Now, going on into the sneaker pads. By the way, I got my pair from Dick's. This is the first time in my life that I will ever be able to say I had some good Dick's. So I got my pair. I had to. I'm sorry. It was low hanging fruit. I'm sorry. I put
Yo, take this. Take this. Take this, bro. That is horrible.
Yo, I had to, man. I had to, man. You know, I thought about it, bro. Look. No, but let me tell you.
Oh, no. Say that again, bro. Say that again.
No.
Slowly.
No. I'm not gonna say it again. Because yesterday when the release was happening, I was on Footlocker trying to cop manual, which don't happen. Champs, same thing. I went to Hibbett, Jimmy Jazz, like every retailer that was releasing that shoe online, I had a tab for. I had both screens, NBA store. I had both my screens, tabs all the way across, Finish Line, JD, everybody, right? And it was sold out. So Footlocker and Champs, Champs is a Footlocker affiliate. So
yeah.
They had Q's. Dick's had a Q. Dick's Sporting Goods had a Q, and JD Finish Line had Q's. So after 5 minutes, I was left in the queues. Everything that was first come, first serve, bot central. I'm talking about bot central. Like, ain't no way you're gonna cop manual on any of these sites unless you one of the fastest typers in the world. Like, I don't. Anyway, so I get through the queue on Dick's, which this is my first time hitting on Dick's on a first come, first serve through that queue system. And when I tell you happy, I sent you the screenshot from what I hit. Bruh. Like, because truth be told, I needed 3 pairs. I needed one for myself, one for the bro Sean, and one for the bro Reggie. And we all wear the same size. So I needed 3 11s pretty much. And I was only able to get my one, which is gonna stay here more than likely. Depending on how I feel once I see it, that's always the case. You know how it is. Sometimes you want something, but hopefully the quality is good enough. Hopefully everything is on point with the pair. I have bought with I can't remember what shoe it was, but I have shot with Dick's Sporting Goods before. Yeah. But once I hit, I was so happy, and the thought just popped in my head. I started to post it, bro, because I'm looking at the screenshot like, okay, I'm gonna scrub the order information and I'm gonna post it and I'm gonna say something about good dicks, but I'm like, nah, that ain't it ain't gonna come off right. It's not gonna come off.
It definitely ain't gonna come off right, bro.
but the thought was still in my head. So bro,
you had to get that red sneaker for that comment, bro. That was just like, what the hell, bro?
I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
But do you think we're gonna get it?
Pause. I'll take it.
But by the way, do you think we're gonna get a restock on us? Because like 70,000 pairs, if 70,000 pairs in the US, then if they sent out like maybe 100,000 or 120,000 pairs in the EU and UK, and another 50,000 or maybe another equivalent. So that was like that. I would say that was like a 400,000 pairs release. I would say easily. Like if you got 70,000, but is that just the production line? Like, and we're gonna see more. Do you reckon that there'll be more pairs of these 6s? Because I'm hearing maybe not. but I'm hearing maybe we will. But the resale price is dipped massively on them to like 200 to 225 UK, which is great because before release in January time, in January time, they were £600. And this is why I tell you guys not to pay pre-sale for any sneakers, because basically by the time the release happens, now we're seeing a little bit of a spike because people that missed are getting those sneakers now. So I'd advise people to wait another week or two, or to see if there's any restocks. If you hear any restocks coming through, then they might drop the price, so you might be able to pick them out of restocks. And maybe wait another three weeks, when if they don't see restocks, the price will start to stagnate and go back down because people are quick selling to get more money for sneakers that are coming up in the future. So that could be a situation. So like I would say between to this week to 3 weeks time is a time you should be looking to say, all right, cool, I'm gonna go get my pair now, because basically I know this is the right price to get it at if I can't get it for retail. Because after 3 weeks to 4 weeks, this price will start to climb back up, and then in about 3 to 4 months, it'll be up to like 225 to 250 to 300. And then the UNC colorway is really popular, bro. The UNC colorway is really, really popular. But it means now, got the UNC ones. Are you're gonna give me some? You're gonna give me you might as well pull the yellow shoe.
No. I can't because I wish I was in the position that you are in, because I had go.
Yeah.
Let's run it off.
UNC one retail. The UNC one was a bit of an interesting story. I missed it last year. I didn't even think about it, and then the sneakers that gave me EA exclusive access in October time or November time, 1 or 2, and they gave me EA for that, for the University one. That was shocking. I was like, I didn't expect it. It came out my phone. A chance to cop the University blue. I was all right, cool. I copped it. So that's one. The UNC 3s, I managed to get them for retail. UNC 4s managed to get them for retail. Bluebirds, let's just say Bluebirds is almost like a UNC colorway. Almost like, so that I got them for retail. No, I actually didn't cop them for retail. I copped them just above retail for resale because they didn't have my size. But now UNC 6s, bro. Like literally the whole UNC collection, except for the Bluebirds, because I paid a little bit more for on retail, other than retail. They're all retail pairs, and like I would not be sitting here, and I would have thought UNC colorway so popular, I would have had to pay that resale for. And ironically, after I copped the UNC 4s, my girlfriend got the exclusive access to get the UNC 4s. So,
you know what?
And now you guys probably wonder
we'll just sit this right here.
Who's that, bro?
You know who it is.
Can't see it, bro.
I'm gonna just sit this here.
but it's almost like the UNC colorway loves me at this moment in time, because everything Bluebirds except everything else has been like retail, and then like those UNC 4s super hyped, UNC 1s super hyped, UNC 3s super hyped, UNC 6s are gonna be super hyped. Like, and to be sitting here and be privileged to get every single one of those for retail, I'm just like, whoa, that's amazing. That's absolutely like ridiculous. And mind you, bro, if I didn't get the chance if Nike never gave me the EA to get the ones, I would never got the ones.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro, can't nobody say nothing about that, man. Like, we know how in the US, especially, how that UNC colorway does what it does to people. Like, I love the UNC colorways for the most part. So this 6, just being able to hit on the 6, and they'll be here like a day after everybody's seeing the podcast. So I'm still gonna do the review.
Oh no. So the pairs are coming out really quickly.
Yeah, they'll be here before the end of the week, because certain companies, I don't know what DSG they're using FedEx.
Okay.
So FedEx is pretty reliable. And when it FedEx and UPS, they the big dogs.
Yeah.
FedEx, UPS, and then there's the U.S. Postal Service. So,
what's the company that you hate the most, bro?
Laser Ship.
Lasers. Cam had a post from Laser Ship coming recently. He was worried about it as well.
He rightfully so. He should be worried. Laser Ship and DHL you have to worry about in the U.S. They're your Hermes.
Yeah, Hermes and Yodel.
Yodel. I want that Yodel. I don't want nothing coming from Yodel, bro. Like, just send it. Drop it off at the post office or the store.
Yeah,
I'll come and get
but
it. Don't put it on a truck.
My UNC should be coming to. In time recording is Sunday. Mine should be coming Monday. Because they're quite effective like that. So when it was Saturday, either Monday or Tuesday they'll be here. I saw the shipping notification this morning, so I'm thinking they'll be out for delivery tomorrow or Tuesday. So I should have them for the review for Thursday. But I'm excited because, bro, like if you got Carmine, you know what, I was so amped for this review. Not review, the sneaker itself. Because like my Carmine 6's were my sneaker of the year last year because it's such a beautiful colorway, and then to take the Carmine and just switch it to UNC like that, that's amazing. Like even my Carmine's still gonna be better than the UNC, hands down. OG colorway, red and white, Chicago color blocking, like that's still gonna be like my number one out of the two when I compare them. But for me, like to switch it from that Carmine colorway to the UNC colorway is so nice to do. And I'm not lying. That big tag at the back. Bro. Why did you call Michael Jordan out, bro?
Because you said Carmine. You said the Carmine is better than the UNC. So
we got Jordan over Carmine.
The Carmine over the UNC, Chicago, UNC. Like, it makes sense, bro.
Yeah, but you're such an idiot.
Come on, man. I'm trying here.
but like for me like I do, the more I see the UNC 6 like it's a gorgeous sneaker, but you know what, I like the fact that the back label it's got that back big fat label engineered, and some say something like the college tag, and it says engineered by the greatest company or blah blah blah. So that it reminds me of the Michigan, and all the college sneakers are put in that. The Michigans, the Oregons, they've got these UNC 6s now.
The UNC
so
4s.
UNC 4s has got that. Tag. Yeah, they call that college tag. So I love that. I do love that because it takes a little bit of this is a homage to the college sneaker, but also gives it for everybody else to pick up. And your bro, I pulled out the Michigan 5s the other day. Oh my god, bro! That sneaker is something else, bro. That sneaker is something else. If you haven't got it, you need to get it, bro.
I passed on it. Maybe I'll go digging in crates for it. I don't know. I did end up searching it, but I decided I decided there were other colorways and silhouettes that I wanted more. I got one in my head right now that I've been on pretty hard. Yeah, it's always the SE box. The Jordan SE box is. We
haven't got the SC box for these though. We haven't got the SC box for the UNC. You've got the UNC box for the UNC.
It's special, it's a special box. Hopefully it's just like the normal 6 box. But and those sat. It was pre-pandemic. It was pre-sneaker rush. Like I should have. Looking at it now, like I was a different guy at that point. When that release came, I wasn't the Q that I am right now.
Yeah, bro. A Jordan 5 with that dark navy blue color on the midsole and the upper panels. But look at the inner. Nah, bro. I wore this went straight to feet. Even though you can't see it, this went straight to feet. When soon as it came in, went straight to feet, bro. This is one of the best 5 pickups when I actually picked this up. Look at the inner lining to this, bro.
Yeah,
it's cool, dude.
Satin type finish on the diamond. The diamond stitch. It looked like the inside of a 82 Cadillac.
Yeah, damn, bro. Oh, bro. Look at the inner lining. Look at the inner lining. Like, not an inner lining, the insole. It is crazy. This sneaker, like, I can't believe this sneaker sat, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's sad.
it's gone up. It's gone up in price. It's gone up in price.
Of
But
course. Of course.
I didn't see a full release in the UK for this, for the Michigan. So I actually, and I know I didn't know you that time either, but I know these were sitting as well. So I paid a little bit of extra resale. I think I got this for $225. But like that back tab, that is beautiful. That cross stitch, that Z stitch to that back tab, and it just says quality products inspired by the greatest basketball player ever, and it's got Team Jordan on the side of it. That label
that's the motto.
is that's the motto, and you know what, that label, it kind of gives an extra vibe to the sneaker itself. The Jordan 6s on that as well, and then like I know Scott's going for the pack. Scott's going for that tag pack rather than the UNC pack, because that tag pack means like you got the Oregons, you got the Michigans, you got the UNC 6s, you've got the UNC 4s. So that tag pack is something important as well, because that means that you got all the college sneakers. But bro, that Michigan 5, I got it straight to feet. Had to be, love it so much, love that sneaker so much, and you could tell I'm a 5 fan, bro. I'm absolute sucker for 5s.
It's my favorite shoe, man.
Yeah.
So moving on, do we need to talk about Footlocker again?
Yeah.
I'm sick of talking. Let's not spend too much time on Footlocker, because we got other interesting stuff, more interesting stuff in my opinion. But we cannot. I just talked about the Footlocker release process online. Like it's painstaking. It takes so long. Like, you got to sit in the queue, and then it's random. It's not according to the queue itself, it's random.
So I think we just need to touch on it quickly. So this week has been very chaotic on this in terms of Footlocker. When the initial news about Footlocker on Nike retracting most of the stock for Footlocker, they lost 35% of their stock level or their share prices. So what actually happened was their executive, I don't know if it's Lauren Thompson, so basically, or Thomas. So basically, there was
Richard Johnson is the CEO.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah. So what happened? I'm not familiar with their setup at all. But what I know is they came up with counteractive arguments to the reason why nobody should be worried, and the reason why they should not worry about the situation with Nike, because they still get stock. And there was a lot of confusion, because initially we thought they were going to lose the tier 0, tier 1. Then all of a sudden there was news come out that they're going to lose everything Nike. I'm talking every Nike stock. Then there was damage management from Footlocker. They're saying we're not going to lose everything, and now a lot of people are uncertain what's going to happen, because currently, as we speak, we don't know whether Nike's going to withdraw everything, if Nike's still going to give Footlocker everything, or whether it's going to be they're going to lose all the high-level tier 0, tier 1, diamond status, all of that stuff. Whether they will lose that, and they'll still keep like Reacts and Air Force Ones and stuff. So there's loads and loads of miscommunication at the moment. There's loads of like, we don't know what's happening with Footlocker, but either way, it's a bad look for Footlocker. Either way, if they're getting assessed like that, it's a bad look.
Yeah. From the last thing that I read, that I actually believe, is that Footlocker is not losing. They're not losing Nike as a brand. Like, they're gonna carry a lot of Nike products. Probably still the majority of Nike and Jordan products, because that's the bread and butter. That's the stuff that we know is going to sell. It's the biggest brand as far as sportswear is concerned. But they're not losing tier 0, which means they'll still have the collab releases that they have or have had access to. They're not losing tier 1, which means all the GR Jordan releases, Air Force One, Air Max, anything that can fall into that hype realm, they'll still have outside of like a Pata or a Union, like stuff that's in that special that SP category. They probably won't get SP stuff. They're not gonna have Travis Scott. They're not gonna have Off-White like that. But the bigger stores may, like the LA stores, or maybe a Chicago store, or maybe a New York store, might have some of that stuff sporadically, but their stock numbers have dropped. They're not getting nowhere near as much as they would have got before, because Nike is starting to push towards direct to consumer. Like they don't.
And I think I think that I've seen this more and more over last couple of weeks or so, because I'm gonna tell. Let me just talk about what you just said. Yeah, I agree. I think that instead of getting 70,000 pairs or 50,000 pairs, they're getting 15,000 pairs. So overall, so like their mass in terms of worldwide, or even not worldwide, they might even get 20,000 worldwide. I don't know, because that's something.
I think it's worldwide.
Yeah, so I think they're losing a lot of stock, so it's gonna be harder. It's gonna be really, really hard for anybody to cop on foot sites now. So like your sizes, your Foot Patrols, your Footlockers, your dicks, and your dicks, bro, and any and any other. What the fuck?
Wait. Yeah. So, you saying foot sites across the board you think are gonna get hit the same way Footlocker did?
Yeah. And the only reason why I say that is because basically I'm gonna this is the initial strategy, and I think is already in place. I do reckon it's starting to be put in place, already in place, because in the UK alone, like last couple of years, Footlocker hasn't got the same releases. Footlocker is hard to win on Footlocker, but now if you see the sneaker releases over the last couple of weeks to the year, I'm winning more stuff on Sneakers app. I've got the UNC6s on Sneakers app, and I haven't really got anything else off the foot sites, like Foot Patrol size, Footlocker that I didn't see anyway. But like the Cardinal Freeze, I won the Cardinal Freeze on. I think I won the Cardinal Freeze on Sneakers app. So like Cardinal Freeze, UNC6s. Everything's being switched back to the Sneakers app, and then I'm not winning it on these foot sites at all anymore. So for me, it's like feeling like, maybe they've already implemented this. Maybe the stock numbers have released, and maybe somebody's leaked some information about Footlocker not having the right amount of stock, and it's escalated to the fact that everybody's saying, Footlocker's never going to have any Nike stock, because do you know how Chinese whispers, somebody says something, and all of a sudden back here, somebody hears something different. Like it's like we're not going to get the same stock level, and all of a sudden, they're not going to get any stock. That could have happened. So in reality, maybe they want to drive up people's happiness levels on the Sneakers app and give that better relationship on the Sneakers app, because they feel like over the last 2 to 3 years they've lost that. They've literally lost the fact that the guarantee, the got them, like everybody's feeling shitty about the Sneakers app, and maybe this is the way they say, okay, cool, you know what? Let's make our consumers happy. Let's make the brand great again, like it used to, because everybody used to cop of the Sneakers app. So that just means foot sites will no longer have these sneakers that we can cop. And you might be lucky if you get a dick or two. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let's dial it back. Let's dial it back away from Footlocker and focus on the Nike part of it, because for the past, I know, 2 years specifically, sneakers has gone down. They're losing the case in the court of public opinion. People are hating sneakers. People, I know you went on a roll for 4 or 5 months where you just did not even open the Sneakers app. You weren't interested in it. You were going to every other place that you can enter raffles.
And I was winning it at every other place.
Exactly. And I had the same experience, to be honest with you. I was hitting more at DTLR. I hit a couple times Jimmy Jazz. I wasn't having too much luck with Footlocker, but I did start to hit on Hibbett Sports for a couple years. I'll say it's especially 2020 DTLR and Hibbett Sports. I got the majority of my pairs from Hibbett and City Gear. So with sneakers catching so much flack, and remember when I can't remember her name, old girl whose son was backdooring a lot of stuff.
They lost a lot of reputation. They lost a lot of at Nike and sneakers app, and then the whole infrastructure there, the whole backdooring, and then like you know what's really funny when you actually talk about incidences where you think, yo, Nike must be backdooring stuff. Oh, Nike's this and Nike that. Or look at Marcus Jordan. Marcus Jordan is doing stuff like this, and then they get caught out, and it actually becomes reality. So the assumptions become a reality. Then you're thinking, yo, what about all the other assumptions that we did? So they lost a lot of image from the events that happened last year, the year before that, and people don't trust the sneakers app. And then I think, like you're saying, bro, it's more like, how do they bring back the reputation of the thing? And then the easiest thing to do is change that by giving everybody more wins. And you know, the really interesting thing was when I wasn't going on the sneakers app. So like my initial feelings on copping sneakers is I'd rather get a day early on Foot Patrol or Size, and even though they reserve my money, because when my dreaded thought process is when it comes to the sneakers app, I'm gonna lose. Yeah. And I don't want to rely on my last resort is to put the draw or raffle or go in for the sneakers app, because that's my last resort. And if I don't cop, I know the percentage of winning success on sneakers app isn't that great. So and they know this. It's over. So like before that process in that last year, I would have like raffle after raffle after raffle, draw after draw on different foot sites before which will close a day before, and then if I do win and if I do cop, I'm like, yo, cool, I'm cushy. I don't need to even open the sneakers app up now.
Right.
That was happening quite a lot. And then I don't know what happened, bro, because in the space of October, November, and December, they gave me early access, exclusive access on like 7 occasions, bro. 7 occasions. I caught for Dell with the patterns, the shimmers for somebody else. University 1's. I had another release for the not these Raging Bull 5's. Yeah. Bro, like they gave me literally everything. And I'm thinking, yo, I ain't messing around with the sneakers up, and they're just giving me everything, every single thing you can think of. Release, exclusive access. I even rejected a couple of exclusive access, and I put it out there. Nobody wanted it, so I just rejected it. But they're giving me everything, like because I wasn't messing with them, and I kept that energy. And now, like it just feels like they're just giving you everything. Like, yo, we've got more stocks. We're gonna give we're gonna give more people that. And you know what? I copped on the sneakers app. Scott copped on the sneakers app, and he never cops anything on the sneakers app. He copped those 6s, UNC 6s. So, like, I'm definitely seeing a change. Definitely seeing a change on the sneakers app. Whether that continues into the next couple of years, we'll see. Because you know how things get. Everything's all cushy for time, and all of a sudden it's hard again. And then
see what I believe the problem is with that line of thinking from Nike. I understand them wanting to bring the sneakers app back to prominence. I understand them wanting to squash all the hate that sneaker app is getting, and it is rightful, because in 2019 I was killing sneakers app. I was getting everything, almost everything that I tried for. There were, of course, the hype stuff, off-whites and stuff like that is going to be harder to get because everybody's going for it. But as far as GRs, stuff that was, in the middle of the road as far as whether people wanted them or not, I was able to cop all the time. And at the beginning of 2020, also exclusive access. I've only got 2 early access in the 3.5 years that I've been on sneakers. However, why can't we just get more stock? I understand the pandemic, okay? I understand the shortage of workers, late shipments and all that kind of stuff. But if we plan it and we know how it goes, the sneakers get made 9, 8, 7 months before they release. Give us more stock.
I think
If you
it's
can
still
give us more stock, Footlocker will be able to keep doing what they're doing. The mom and pops will still be able to get their pairs, orders not being canceled. And now we got to think about, is sneakers trying to make a comeback part of why mom and pop stores won't be getting some of their orders? Is it a trickle down effect? Is it a trickle down from the mom and pops to now Footlocker, arguably the biggest vendor?
and but I think it's to do with that, but also like my rant last week, and I went on a rant last week, but like what I said last week, I think it's got to do also with bad behavior. And if you watch our Instagram lives on Straight to the Toe, I mentioned this. It's basically them taking back control, and they're basically saying, you know what we're going to do is take back control, take back the bad behavior. We know Foot Locker's renowned for backdooring, so let's get rid of that because it kind of we want to take back our control. Mama Papa stores, foot sites in the US probably have the same problem. So they're like, okay, cool. You know what? We'll take back our control. We could take back the stock. We do direct shipments. We do direct to customer. And it means a lot of people that the satisfaction levels with people that are getting their sneakers probably increase with that. But you're taking. I think it's they were threatening to do it back. They were threatening to do it back 2 years ago. They had regular audits on Foot Locker and other foot sites, and I think that was the data build up to what's happening now because. I was hearing a lot of information about people backdooring and the pairs weren't there, and Nike would audit their pairs to work out, and then they'll go back to their plugs and say, "Yo, can you bring back your pairs because Nike wants to do a stock check?" And some of the pairs have already been sold, and then you can't justify them. So I think bro is doubling down on bad behaviors, and doesn't mean Nike don't do the same bad behaviors, but like from their perspective, they rather do it themselves and control that market and control that price range and control the hype and the resale rather than other foot sites control it and other resellers control it, because in reality, whoever has the mass stock controls the resale, controls the hype. So that's what they want. And if they can't control it, they can't control the stock, they can't control their sneakers, and therefore what happens is you lose control of and satisfaction for the customers. And this is what's happening with customs as well. This is what's happening with restorations as well, and this is what's happening with resale as well. And we all know that Foot Locker have associations with either GOAT or Flight Club. We know they've got stock in that. I don't know whether Nike does. That's something I'm not aware of. They might do, might not do, but that's all assumptions. But eradication of bad behavior is one step that they want to do, and it means more stock for them. But they're never going to increase the stock levels, bro, because basically for them, they want to make sneakers a bit more exclusive, so that there's demand for them. And if there's always demand for them, they're always going to sell out. And that's hype versus demand versus production versus selling to the customers. That's always going to be the case. Even though it would be wonderful to see 1 million pairs of 5's and 1 million pairs of all the other sneakers and OGs and stuff like that, we're never going to get it because it means the last thing Nike want to do is have their stock on the shelves and they're sitting and they go and sell, and that's a profit margin that they lose. So
hype hype is such a powerful thing when it comes to the sneaker culture, fashion culture in general. Like exclusivity is a big thing, and it seems that Nike is trying to take back their power. They're trying to take back the right to say whether something is exclusive or not, on their end. Because Foot Locker, man, just to round it out, like Foot Locker has had a bad 2021 and 2022. And we can go back further than that to the beginning of the Flex app, but I think they started to change it a little bit. They switched up their model a little bit. They changed their algorithms a little bit to try to make people get more W's, make it more random, because we know it's a points-based system. And for the longest, since the beginning of the Flex app, the word on the streets was the more points you have in your account, the better your chances are. So that's just not fair. That's not fair for people that are just learning about the app. That's not fair for people that are just getting into the game. And I can't understand why they would ever go with a system like that in the first place. You're rewarding bad behavior in a way because we know people go and spend money at Footlocker for that specific reason. We know people have multiple accounts. We know people people create emails and go open up debit accounts or a Cash App or whatever type of account just to get the card to be able to have different payment informations for the different
100%.
accounts that they have. And so
100%.
that's also rewarding bad behavior.
Yeah, also, and it's driving back. I think it's all driven on return customer sales. So basically, the more the person purchases on sales on that on from that foot site, the more they're rewarded from it. And in reality, that anybody that's new to that will never be able to catch up with a person that's been shopping there for like 5 years. So, and like just closing statement on Footlocker. It's going to be interesting to see how they end up, what's going to end up with them in the next couple of years, if they do have reduced stock, because people will just switch their attention to what's the easiest option, and the easiest option might be the sneakers app. So that's going to be quite interesting. But talking about the sneakers app again, what's happening with your sneaker passes? Because I'm gonna talk about it, because basically what happened with us back in the day, we used to get sneaker passes. We used to get passes where we can go and try and turn up to a location, and you kind of just like our sneaker passes are a bit different. You have to scout the site. You have to make sure where you come. You go to the place. You apply for it. It's like, it was more like a
scavenger hunt.
A scavenger hunt. Yeah, it was definitely a scavenger hunt. And then all of a sudden, they did sneaker passes where you can do reservation, and they turned the sneaker passes into reservation and stuff like that. But then the whole draw system was always the draw system for us, because then all of a sudden we just kept going for draws. There's no more sneaker passes. Now I know the sneaker passes was there for you guys in the States, where you can reserve your sneaker at a location. Now they've changed it to a draw. So what's happening with that?
So the sneaker pass system is garbage. Okay.
Yeah.
The sneaker pass system is I don't understand how it works. I've seen people do videos about it.
First of all, have you ever hit on a sneakers pass?
Once.
Okay.
Once. And truth be told, I don't even think it should be counted because it was the Moonlight 5.
Okay, cool. So that was pretty much a sneaker that sat everywhere.
Right. That shoe sat. So the fact that I hit on the sneaker pass on the Moonlight 5, it don't make me feel no better about the sneaker pass system, because what happened on Friday, the day before the UNC 6 release, we got sneaker pass. We thought it was going to be first come, first serve. I held my reservation or my excitement for being able to line up to Friday, because I said if Friday afternoon hits and I get that notification from the sneakers app that there's a sneaker pass, that kills the whole first come, first serve situation, because sneaker pass is a reservation, like you were just saying.
Yeah.
So now Nike is saying this, they're changing the sneaker pass to a draw, which I got mixed feelings about. I appreciate them changing it, because the current system, which we still had, that UNC 6 sneaker pass was over in less than 10 seconds. Mm-hmm. I mean, if it hit at 1:15 p.m., if you weren't reserving your pair before 1:15 and 20 seconds, you had no chance.
That was the old system, yeah?
No, that was I say current, because that's what happened 2 days ago.
Yeah. So is this whole draw system going to be active going forward? Has it been implemented, or is this now like Is it still like based on the old system? Because like our draws in the UK, you have a 15-minute period to get your draw in, and it randomly filters through and gives out W's to people that actually apply for the draw. So I'm just reading this here at the moment. Your sneaker pass system was formed in 2018 as a first come first served mechanism for consumers to reserve highly sought after drops. The brand have now incorporated a draw-like system that allows everybody a better chance to secure their items.
And
The new development.
That's speaking to what I was just saying. Your chances on getting a sneaker pass reservation on a shoe that a lot of people want is next to nothing. Like you're not fast enough.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it works.
So like I'm gonna break down a little bit more about the whole sneakers and draws and first come first serve. So I'll break down in a bit. What it does definitely say is there's an integrated bot filtration tool which allows to protect buyers into integrity and experience authenticity. So basically, what it's trying to say is that the new system allows you to go into a draw, and this is why I don't feel it's put in place at the moment, because for us, yeah, I'm going to be really realistic, right? First come first serve is never first come first serve, right? So first come first serve is you put in your entry for your sneaker, and within the next 30 seconds of you putting in that entry for when that actual sneaker goes live, not draws, just when it's just there, it will filter out and still do a semi-draw for the people that put it in the next 30 seconds really quickly. And then it will throw out W's. So in reality, that's a short draw system. And that's always been the case for Nike. So first come, first serve is never a true reflection of what happens on the sneakers app. First come, first serve is this is your chance to get your sneaker quickly, but we're still going to do a 30-second draw when you put your entry goes in. So your entry goes in, it goes into a pending state, and then you're either told a minute later you haven't got it, or a minute later you've got it, because that first 30 seconds to a minute is when they do a short draw for everybody that's put that in for that entry. So I think, for what I was told previously, it was a minute to 2 minutes you got a chance to get your sneaker. After that, you're done. Right, and then after that, what they do is they put it into a mini draw, and then you get found out. So when you put like the UNC 6s that came out this week, they gave you like a good 2 minutes before they told you it's a W or a loss, right? And 5 minutes later they told you it's a loss. So in retrospect, when you put your entry in, it goes into a short form draw. And then people that have won it get told after 2 minutes that you got a W, and after 5 minutes you got an L. So I saw that in real life because I put in for the UNC 6s, and my girlfriend put in for the UNC 6s, and in retrospect, I got my W within 2 minutes, and she got an L come out after 5 minutes for waiting. So she knew she wasn't getting it. So that's the short form draw. Now the long form draws is you put your draw entry in, and it takes 15 minutes for that window to close. So when it's a sneakers draw in the UK, this is UK and EU, you put your draw in when the sneaker goes live. You got 15 minutes to put your draw in, and after 15 minutes, it takes another 5 minutes or so for them to kind of digest that, kind of see who entered, so try to do the bot filtration system, and then throw out the W's, and that's the draw system. So what I feel you guys are going to get is a similar system to that, where it's not 20 seconds. You get maybe a 5 or 10 or even 15 minutes to go in and reserve 10. You might get 10 minutes to go in to draw for a sneaker pass, and that means that sneaker pass is to pick up in that location. So in reality, you'll have to put it in within that 10 minutes, put in the area that you want to reserve it in, and then go in for the draw, and then they'll draw out the winners from that. And I think that's still pending. And because we're hearing about this recently, I think that might come into play maybe in a couple of months, when you see, instead of sneaker pass first come first serve, you get sneaker pass draws. So I think that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's news. It's not live.
Yeah,
because I was looking at it Friday when the sneaker pass hit. I didn't know whether or not it had taken effect yet, but we do have the draw system. We already got the draw system. Sometimes it's first come first serve. which is pretty much a live raffle. Anybody that's done the quote unquote first come first serve on sneakers, and it's the same mindset. You want to get your information, your payment information, your password, get that in as quick as possible. Under a minute is the goal to get your information in, put your size in under a minute, and that will give you the best chance. Sometimes that's the case. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you'll get your W after 10 minutes. Sometimes you get your W after 45 seconds. I've had draws last. I'm sorry, not draws. First come, first serve. I've had first come, first serves last be pending for me for 25, 30 minutes before I get an L. But then I'll get on Twitter and see that people are getting 30-minute W's. So I can't speak for that part of it. It's just random. But our draws are always 10 minutes. If it's a Nike SB, it's a draw. If it's a collab, it's a draw. It's always 10 minutes. The last time,
highly limited sneakers, it's always going to be a draw. Yep.
The last time, it was a LeBron. I can't remember exactly which LeBron
South
it
Beach?
was. It was. I think it was the South Beach where they gave us. It was either 15 or 20 minutes on the. I think it was 20 minutes on the draw.
Yep.
So the draw system, I'm not mad at it. I have hit on draws because we know for us in the U.S. last year they went to the draw system exclusively. There was no more first come first serve for months.
And you know why? I know the reason why.
Why?
Because a lot of people go complaining and saying that this first come first serve system, right, that Nike's employed, is I put my details in, I want that sneaker, but you're not letting us get that sneaker. You told us that at this time and in place, when the sneaker's available, if we put our details in and you put our order in, and even though it says pending, you're gonna fulfill your agreement. And there was a lot of people upset with that, and a lot of people were trying to sue Nike for that. So Nike decided, you know what? It's no longer first come first serve. We're going to do a draw system because that means we're telling you we might give you the sneaker.
Suing Nike because you don't hit on first come first serve is a foul. That is a foul. Bro, let me say this, man.
Because basically, let's put it this way quickly before you say it. It's the casual sneakerhead that doesn't know sneakers like we do, that knows even if you put that first come first serve in, bro, you're not gonna get your sneaker. And it's those people that have that. I no, what's a sneakers app? Oh, I want the sneakers going. I can buy it now. That's the people that don't understand sneakers, or the sneakers app that actually are suing or try to sue Nike.
And that's the same person that's lining up with me to pick up my raffle W for a Cool Grade 11, and they standing in line, and when they get to the register, they say, I want a size such and such. And they say, what's your name? The associate says, what's your name? Did you win on the raffle? And that person goes, raffle? What's a raffle? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Because they don't understand this. Like, this is a sneaker game. Well, look, in the sneaker game, there's rules to the sneaker game. Yeah. Number one rule is make sure your name's on the list, otherwise you're not getting that sneaker.
No, I've seen this happen countless amount of times, man. I'll say every other release, and I brought up the Cool Grade because I saw it happen. My wife and I picked up 6 Cool Grades. One for me, one for her. That was at one location at Finish Line. We went to Jimmy Jazz. We went to Footlocker. We went to DTLR. And we went to Hibbett. At every single location, there were people there lining up thinking that it was first come, first serve. Those are the people that deserve that foul. They deserve that foul because if you don't know, okay, fine. You don't know, you don't understand. That's fine. Once you understand what's going on, maybe you'll move a little different. But to try to sue because you can't get a W,
Nah,
bro.
you know what we need to do one episode based on the sneaker game rules basically, because there's, you know what's really interesting, and this is off topic anyway. What's really interesting is the sneaker. This is the sneaker game. There is rules. There is ways. There's an etiquette. There's ways. There's do's and don'ts, and we'll do a whole episode on that, right? But for sure, in terms when you talk about the sneaker game, we try to crack the sneaker game sometimes, don't we? We try to find bro. We try to find. But it doesn't work. But we try to find, if you got a new account on the sneakers app, you hit. Oh, ignore the sneakers app, you hit. Bro, how many times you know what? Most of it is fake news. But how many times have people tried to crack the code? Right, crack the code, botting, cracking the code, backdooring, cracking the code.
Listen, because somebody will go to the sneakers app and see this, and they think because they scan their QR code right there that they're gonna get the shoe. No,
I'm excited. You just showed me that shoe, bro. I'm excited about that Air Trainer 1, bro. That's coming out in June.
We ain't gonna talk about. Wait, June? You say?
Yes.
Yeah, this is actually
June. Look for this is Euro site, so it's the 6th. So it's June.
1st.
And you know what? That sneaker is not. I think it's going to do the same thing as a Corianders, but bro, that's a gorgeous sneaker.
Wait a minute.
I'm rubbing my hands. Why
is my sneakers app set to the UK? I don't understand.
What you doing, bro? You don't live here. Get out of here.
Yeah, okay. I'm back. I'm back in the US. But moving on to the next topic.
Yes. Rabili. Yo, Lil Wayne, please do a song for this sneaker. Rabili.
Man, look. I don't want to talk about this for long. Anybody that got anything bad to say about this sneaker, I don't want to have a conversation with you. I just don't.
Yo, they can't stop you wearing it. They can't stop you wearing it.
I don't want to talk about this. We ain't no conversation about this shoe, bro. There is no conversation to have about this shoe that does
fire, flames, band, history, name, knowledge, power, bro. Everything you want to know about that sneaker is there. Yo, the fact that they did it on a shadow colorway, with shadow being one of my favorite colorways.
Look at this.
I actually, I'm gonna be honest, right? Until I looked that sneaker up and what it meant, I was on the borderline until like January time, and then I kept looking at it more and more because I seen more pictures, and I felt like, you know what, I like it a lot. I started to appreciate it more. The more I looked at it, the more I learned about it, the more I kind of got knowledge of it. I felt the band sign at the back of that sneaker from day one. I love the fact that when they put the band sign at the back, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. And then when you learn for the fact that sneaker is a homage, it's not the bro. The only thing they could have done better with this sneaker, and if they wanted to do it the original way, is put the band colorway or the color blocking on that sneaker. That would have been a done deal. But even at this point, that sneaker is absolutely fire. Like the fact that it pays homage to the Airship 1 and the Airship and the band sneaker that Michael Jordan wasn't allowed to wear. The fact that they can't stop you wearing it all over that sneaker, bro. Yo, that's dope.
Man,
That's dope, bro.
let's not hype this up. If y'all don't like it, don't buy it.
Don't
buy
listen to
it.
us.
Don't buy it. That's a horrible shoe. That's a horrible colorway. It sucks. That Jordan 1 Rebellionaire is garbage. Okay, everybody listen to me. There is no reason for you to go and buy that shoe. Do not buy that shoe. Okay. Don't buy it. The materials suck. The story is weak. Like it's like a Moonlight type of deal with the story. Like don't even. No, man, garbage, bro. Garbage, bro.
And there's another.
This is horrible. Horrible. Don't waste your time. Look, the resale value is gonna go down. Like it's gonna be below retail. It's a brick.
Make sure you keep the same energy as you kept the same energy for this, bro.
Yes. It's a laser 4. It's a laser 4. It's a laser 4. I'm telling you. It's a brick, y'all. It's a brick. Don't waste your time. No. Don't waste your time on that.
Bro,
please.
Bro, if you ain't got it, if you can't get it, I got you, bro. Don't worry.
Yo. I might need 2 of them, I ain't gonna lie. But
sheesh, bro. That sneaker.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nobody.
And we're not even tempted to show one of the sneakers that we both want because we're not going to mention it.
Nah, see, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop doing that. I don't think we got to that point yet where we talk about future releases that have come and gone. I'm gonna stop telling y'all what I like. For real. I'm gonna stop telling y'all what I like. Because we at the media point, right? We at the media point, and more people are gonna begin to see this, and we know how opinions group think can take over sometimes. Yeah. Some stuff like, bro, I didn't care what nobody had to say about that Total Orange, aka Shattered Backboard 5. Yeah, I was getting that shoe. I was getting it. I don't care about what nobody got to say about anything that I buy. I got 270 the Bauhaus colorway. Like people love the shoe, people hate the shoe. They don't like. I don't care about none of that. None of that at all.
And that's the great thing. Was we don't, like, me personally, I don't really care about anybody not liking what I pick up, because like I pick up stuff because I love it. Like I pick up stuff because I appreciate it. I look at the little bit of details in it. This is why for me the Rui 8's is an essential. The other sneakers we're gonna look at is an essential because
talking about that. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. We talked about it a few times. I know we talked about it last episode. We ain't got to talk about it no more, bro. Let it come.
But let's talk about the holiday releases. So like I'm gonna share with you some of the holiday releases, because let as I said, guys, if you're watching this, don't share this. Just keep.
We're in March. We're in March. We're in March, y'all. We're in March. Today is March the 6th, and we.
Okay, cool. This is the holiday. This is the only time we're going to talk about the holiday sneakers for 2022, because there is a good lineup here. There's a definitely good lineup here. So me and Q are going to give you the opinion for this release, all the releases, or not all the releases, but some of the releases that are down here for holiday 2022. Because trust me, guys, you should be excited. Right. So number one, bro, what are you thinking?
Do I need to talk? Do I really need to talk about this? Like, do I really need? Okay.
All right.
Don't hate. Continue to hate 2's. Everybody that hate 2's, you better hate them. You better hate him for the rest of the year.
I know. He's gonna go in for that. I know he's gonna go in for that. So. I'm gonna talk about the Chicago one just in general. So
it's different.
I know. Definitely, I'm gonna tell you what I think is that sneaker. Like, there's gonna be two kind of like my thought process with that. Like, I think you probably know this. In November, December time last year, I sat there when I got the handcrafted ones, but and I was sitting there thinking, and sometimes I think outside the box. I always try and put myself out my sneakerhead box and have a look at the overall releases. And I thought after Travis Scott Fragment ones, everyone just literally sat like Pollens, Marinas, Bordeaux's. Bordeaux's, even though they're semi hyped, the pro resale price didn't do much. The handcrafted, the prototypes, list goes on. And you can walk into shops and pick ones up. November, December time, I said I put on my stories on Instagram. I don't know if I said it in a live on Instagram, but I put it on my stories and said, I can see the Chicago releasing in 2023. Mm-hmm. I can see the Chicago releasing in 2023 because that's the only injection they can use. Seeing that the Chicago hasn't released since 2015 and different variations, and I did put up that variation of that Jordan brand be like, and I showed you different variations of Chicago, the LA to Chicago, the Spider-Mans. The only thing they haven't released for the last 7 years is that Jordan 1. Right,
the color blocking. They give us the color blocking, but they won't give us the red and
sneaker.
White.
It's exactly. They don't give us. They give us the Spider-Man with the reflective all over it. They give us the Chicago Chai, which is the Lakers colorway to the Chicago colorway, but they don't give us the Chicago colorway.
They give us a mid. They give us a low. Yeah.
And I sat there and said, right, cool. Jordan 1s are dying on their legs at the moment, like massively dying on their legs. I love the Pollens, I love the Marinas, I picked them up. I picked them up because I love them so much, right? But the hype, the Brotherhoods, yeah, bro, yeah, exactly. The Brotherhoods picked up two of those, 2 assists. But for me, the resale is not doing much, and Jordan Knight values the resale on sneakers anyway. And they're not a lot of people are picking them up, so they either stay in there. Bro, they've released a woman's release for the purple metallics. They went on sale.
Yeah.
So me being me, I'm always constantly thinking about what could happen, and I'm looking at it from a business aspect. And I thought, you know what, they're gonna release that Chicago in 2023, and then Scott said, Scott Simpson's going to come on the podcast next week, but Scott said to me, no, they'll release it for the 40th anniversary. I said, you know what, you might be right, but I still think that I don't think they'll wait that long for that Chicago to come out, because Chicago, the hype behind 1's is dead. Unless it's a collaboration, it's dead. And then, lo and behold, in March time this year, the Chicago 1 is coming out. On holiday 2022, earlier than what I thought, but I think this is going to be another pattern bed situation where they think it's going to come out on holiday and it might be pushed. You're going to be pushed back in 2023. But your reimagination wording to that is a bit unique, because, like, from what I'm hearing and what I've been told, it's not going to be the 85 cut. It's not going to be 85 cut. It's going to be close to the 85 OG cut. It's going to have a different toe box, and it's going to be vintaged out. And adding on to that, bro, the reimagination, the pattern bred ones were reimagination, bro.
Listen, 100%. You're 100% correct. The pattern bred is not the bread. It's a pattern leather Jordan 1 with the bread colorway. From what we're seeing, from what I've seen from this Chicago 1 high OG reimagined, there are more curves on the overlays.
Yeah,
I don't dislike it, but I can't unsee it. Like this picture, this picture we're looking at. If you look at from the toe box to those first 3 lace holes, that overlay, that vertical overlay is it has more curvature to it. I'm not used to seeing that from a Jordan. I mean, it's subtle. From a casual perspective, it's a Chicago 1. From a sneakerhead's perspective, you can't unsee those curves. And it's the same thing for the collar where the Wings logo is. The Wings logo looks a little different. It looks a little out of position. It looks a little wonky.
So bro, I think that is just a mock-up. What we're going to really get is something like this. Let me just kind of share. I think what we're vying to get is let me see if I can open this maintenance in progress. So I'm gonna share this because I can't get the better picture. So see that toe box, bro. See that is the 85. That's that 85 OG cut Chicago. As you can see, this toe box is slanted. The toe box is not boxed off. It's more of a literally. This is what we could get: a vintaged out Chicago 1. With a different toe box, with a similar OG cut, and also on top of that, with that age look. And I think I won't be surprised if it's a patterned Chicago 1 either.
I don't want patent. I don't want patent. I think. Hold on, man.
But this is what we are going to get, bro. This look is totally different to the high OGs we get from the 1's. 100%.
We only need for Nike's sake. For Nike's sake, we only need 1, maybe 2 patent Jordan 1s per year. They don't need to lean on patent. Patent ain't because, bro, you know how many videos we can find on people matting out patent breads?
Mm-hmm.
Like too many people, like guys that do that on a regular basis. We can look at the Fearless 1s. We can look at the black and gold metallic 1s. Every patent Jordan 1 that releases ends up getting a matte treatment from customizers, and they getting overwhelmed with orders. Okay,
so
don't wear out the patent Jordan 1. Let it mean something.
Yeah. So as you can see, there's the pollen toe box is squared, right? What you're gonna find is that toe box is gonna be angulated a bit more, so you're gonna have less of a ridge there. That front toe is gonna cover more of that, right? So that's gonna be a difference. I truly believe that they're gonna bring back. This is not the OG cut. This is not what Jordan wore. This is a Jordan 1 OG high. The 85 cut is more of a Jordan OG 85 cut. And what you're gonna find is it's going to look a bit different than this.
From the pictures that we've seen so far, it's here. It's here. Like this part, this is what bothers me. This piece, this overlay here, looks so different. Here and also here. This cut is a lot thinner.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I see that.
The part here where it's black on the Chicago is bigger. And this overlay here is thinner, and it has more curvature to it.
Yeah, that curvature right there.
Towards the front. Yeah, right here.
Right there. There you go.
Yeah, that and also the front side of it. It looks almost like the end of a bone.
But that's the mock-up. Let's just see what the real pictures look like, because these are still stuff that we haven't seen in real life. The mock-ups might look different. And you know what? I did say it in my sneaker news. Let's see how they can mess this up. If they mess this up, it's a big tragedy, because basically everybody's waiting for that Chicago 1 to come out. So I don't think they'll fumble this one. I know there's a lot of expectation on this.
They can, and they will. We know they will. We know they can.
You have no faith, bro. You have no faith.
I can't.
Oh, and Nike will definitely get this if they fumble the Chicago. I'm not. No, not this. Take the book out, bro. Nike's gonna get their own shoe dog book thrown back at them if they cock up the Chicago one.
Bro, listen. We know we talking shit right now, but I want 3 pairs of that. I want 3 pairs on ice and a 4th pair to wear. I want 4. I'm gonna say this right for anybody that get down with me. If you want that shoe, you on your own. Every pair of that shoe that I get is gonna be a size 11, and I ain't getting rid of none of them.
and by the way, bro,
every last one of that shoe will stay here, and I'm going for GS sizes for my wife, and she will have 2 because she's from Chicago. Okay, she was born in Chicago, so that, and I can say the same thing for the 2. Hate 2. Yeah. Please keep hating 2s, everybody. Don't nobody like Jordan 2s. Everybody talking crazy about 2s, and then we start getting hype releases, and now everybody love 2s.
Yeah,
the off-white 2s, like, come on, man, leave the 2 alone. Y'all don't like it. Stop being a hype beast.
I'm gonna say, we'll definitely say one thing though about the Chicago one as well. Again, just to reiterate this, like everybody thinks that's gonna be super limited. Everybody thinks that's gonna be 85 cut. Nike ain't stupid. Nike knows you want this. Nike's gonna make it. Nike's gonna do exactly what they did with the patent bread ones, is actually give it to everybody that wants it. Cause, cha-ching, that's easy money for Nike.
No, we need holiday 11 numbers to double on this Chicago one. If we get it,
and I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example, bro. Everybody copped. Whoever wanted to cop these, everybody copped, right? Just reaching around. Everybody that want this, everybody copped. It's an OG. Everybody copped the Fire Red Force, right? I can keep going. Every time it's an OG, bro. Every time patent breads. How many patent breads did I have in my hand? 4. Was it 4? 4. Yeah.
But that's not a. Let's not. We can't call that an OG.
No, yeah, it's not an OG. It's based on the OG colorway, patent breads, glossed out. But if everybody wanted it, everybody got it. Everybody ate.
We can look at, most recently, we can look at the Fire Red 5 Silver Tongue, and we can look at the Carmine 6.
Everybody got it. And it was super hype. Everybody got it. And this is what people don't understand about OG sneakers is when they make an OG sneaker, it doesn't matter. Like if it's not like a collaboration, or if it's not like a limited like Spider-Man version or anything like that, or an off-white, they're gonna give you pairs. They're definitely gonna give you pairs. They're gonna give you so many pairs that you're gonna be like, oh damn, there's so many pairs. Trust me. When I say the Chicago one, if it comes out as a release like the 2015 in leather, vintage out, toe box different shape, I'm not lying. They're gonna give you a mass stock. If it's got no affiliation with any artist or any rap name, if it's just a normal release, it's not gonna be limited, guys. So don't panic. You will get your pairs, and you know what the worst thing is? People will be picking up doubles and triples, right? And I'm not been joking. Like Jordan Brand know this. Jordan Brand know the situation with the Chicago. He didn't come out for 7 years, and they were like, you know what? We're gonna make a mass stock. Caveat to that, if it's not an 85 cut like the Georgetowns, there will be pairs everywhere. Trust me.
Mm-hmm. So what else we got?
What else we got? Sorry about that, bro. What else we got is those cherry 11s. How are you feeling about those cherry 11s, bro?
I need them. See. This is. You remember we call them We call them the cornbread 11 low.
Yeah,
The Concord with the bread bottom, the
yeah,
lows
yeah,
from a couple of years. This is what we should have got. We should have got red patent leather. We got the win like 96. We know they can do red patent leather.
Oh, bro,
We need
would you,
even if they do black accents on it, like just the red patent leather on the white upper. Yeah,
bro?
I'm with it.
Imagine, I'm not feeling it too much, right? But what I might do if I get that in hand, right, which I probably will, I'm gonna dye that sole
I knew you was
red.
about to say that. I knew you was about to say that.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine with the bread look, but in white?
I think maybe. I mean, that's a possibility. This is a mock up. I think that's a good idea. I think they should do that.
Just the whole of this where that translucent white runs is that all of that red. And you know what I'm gonna do after this recording? I'm gonna take a snapshot of this. I'm gonna go into Photoshop and I change that red. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm up on Instagram and tag you, bro. I'm gonna send it to you because that I think could just add that extra little spice that will just make my life a bit nice. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be easier to maintain too.
Exactly. And you know what? I love the Concords. I love the cool greys, but there's something about that red sole on the bread 11s that does it for me. Like hands down, it is so nice, so nice.
Yeah, we
like
need that. We need that on the white upper for sure.
Yeah, and like nobody's done that. Like it would always give us that translucent. Like, but if I can get dye that, if I was able to dye that translucent red, I would do that, and I'd rock that way because first of all, it'd be different, but secondly, I think it just add a bit more flavor to that. It add that little vibe that I'm looking for, rather than having that white and just that Concord just take exactly spice it up. Instead of taking that like that white colorway and putting a red on it and it'd be a Concord cherry. I want it to be a different kind of cherry. And you heard it first here. If it happens, I'm the first one that said it.
No, but so we know. I don't think with 11s the bottom is incorporated into the color code. So
yeah,
if the mock-up is based on the color code, we could very well get a red sole on that one.
I want to see. I'm gonna see if they actually do that.
I wouldn't be mad either way, but a red sole on that's a grand slam.
What would you think of that the other women's exclusive? Because I think the cherry 11 might be the men's version, but I'm look at this moment in time. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking that cherry 11 could be a women's exclusive, and we haven't seen the men's exclusive, or the cherry 11 is the men's exclusive, and we haven't seen the other women's exclusive they're gonna get. So like normally with Jordan 11s, we see like we've gone from just in 1 to 3. One of them, like the third one, is always like an adapt. So we got the Legend Blue adapts last year. And we've got the cool grey 11s, and then we got the animal pack 11 for the women. So, what do you think the other one's going to be?
I don't care. I don't really care because at this point, and I'm just going to be honest right now. Those bedazzled 11s that we got with the Jubilees, I didn't like Jubilees personally. Yeah. I don't want to knock anybody that likes that shoe. I know a lot of people love that shoe.
That shoe's fine. That shoe's fine.
It wasn't for me. I didn't try for a pair for myself. I did get my niece a pair, and I got somebody else got an assist from me on that one. Yeah. But we got the bedazzled, the shiny, glittery 11s along with that one last year. Like, bruh, that bedazzled 11, like, come on, man. And I've seen grown men wearing that. Anyway, the animal pack, animal instinct 11. It was okay. I don't hate it, but it's not for me. Even if I did like it, I would have to squeeze into a 10.5. And I don't like going half size down on certain silhouettes. So at this point, I really don't care what they do for the women. Hopefully, the people that like it love it, and everybody's able to cop what they want to cop because they've been. I think they've been dropping the ball.
And it'd be really interesting if they give us the cherry 11s and then they give the ladies a gamma pack.
They don't need to do that. They don't need to do that. The gamma 11 is because we heard rumors about gamma. We heard rumors about legend blue. Like, don't do that. Don't come on.
I you know what I sitting here right this moment in time. It's all rumors, but I won't be surprised if those cherry 11s are a women's exclusive, and they give us a gamma or a legend blue as a men's exclusive. I do still think I do still believe those legend blues will come out next year. Not this year, next year. I think they're due for a release. I did say in the next 2 to 3 years we'll see those legend blues again.
That'll work. I mean, unless they're talking about doing a Bordeaux 11, like I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Next up on the hit list is, bro, those gorge greens look nice to me, bro.
What the?
Did you not know about these? Did you not know about this, bro? Did you not know?
Is that supposed to be a COJP?
Yo, bro, that is literally like the Bordeaux. That's literally like the Bordeaux one, but in the forest green, gorge green. Like that to me, I can rock with. I don't like the pine green. That is too greeny for me. But that gorge green is just right. I think that's a nice silhouette. And
I can get behind that. The navy 4.
Nah. Man. 504, it looks like another rip-off of the 504 black. Nah.
But that blue, that dark of a blue with black, like nah, that's kind of a waste.
And you know what? Shout out to Mr. Simpson because he posted on Instagram just recently that he said the Motorsport 4 white version is coming back out. Because that is pretty much similar, bro.
Yeah. I don't. Nah, navy and black, nah.
But I'm definitely feeling that gorge and that gorge green. That gorge green is used. That's the Bordeaux that somebody's color swapped to make it gorge green.
Right. So if it come out like that, it'll hit.
Yeah, definitely hit. It's a definitely nice sneaker
for the fall.
Next up, we're getting a new Air Jordan 7 Retro.
I think we know. What do you think? What do you think? That 7 better be the Citrus 7.
No. This is the new Air Jordan 7, not any of the old mock-ups. A new Air Jordan 7. So, like, let's talk about the fact that we thought the Raptor 7s were coming out, that's gone really, really quiet. That was confirmed last year. That was confirmed in like October, November time last year. Right. Then we got the Citrus 7s was confirmed this year. So we know there's more 7s coming out in the full time, and 7s will come out in the full time, I think. But now we've got this new variation of a 7. What it's going to be, I don't know. And then also we haven't even seen the PSG mock-ups because like last couple of years we saw the PSG 1, the PSG 5, the PSG 7, the PSG 4. We don't know what PSG colorway we're going to get this year. This is a bit like in the dark with that. So
I want a PSG 8 or another. I want another 5 or 8 on the PSG.
They might actually do a PSG 3. You never know.
That'll be nice. That'll be a 3, another 5 or 8. A PSG 10. I don't know. We know we're not getting a PSG 11. Like that'll be pandemonium.
Oh, can you imagine that, bro?
That'll be pandemonium, bro. Pandemonium.
The more Bordeaux colorway all over that. Oh my days! Forget the cherry 11s, bro.
They still on. I think they on the green right now. Actually, all the PSG merch that I've been seeing, the PSG Jordan merch has been green so far this year. Okay. Almost like a gorge green, but a 9
that could be the PSG colorway, bro.
We know we hadn't seen those red 9s yet.
Yeah.
Was it
the chili red? Yeah.
So I'm still looking forward to that chili red 9. But 9s have been getting love for the past couple years. We had the university blue and the university gold 9s.
That new Air Jordan Retro 9 could be the Chili Red 9. That could potentially be the Chili Red 9. they're saying it's a new Air Jordan or a new Jordan 7 and a 9. That could easily be the citrus and the Chili Red.
Possibly. Like we don't know. We're in the future right now, so we've seen quote unquote official pictures of both those. We know what the citrus is. The chili red, is a new colorway, but hopefully whatever these question marks are will be something dope.
Yeah, let's just hope it's something really, really dope. Moving on, we're getting this Air Jordan 6 metallic silver and the Air Jordan 13 UNC. And the metallic silver just reminds, like, it's that whole black upper with the little change on that midsole. It just and then the back tab. It's kind of like if it's going to come out. Remember, these are all mock-ups. If it comes out like this,
the infrared.
Yeah, they're wearing it up. They got the electric greens. They had the DMPs. They got a lot of these similar colorways coming out for that, because that black upper with that little hint, it kind of does something for a lot of people. Yeah,
it's hard now. It's especially if they put the reflective spoiler, the metallic spoiler on the back of that 6. That's hard. I can't knock it. I can't knock it. It is whoring off the infrared colorway, the black infrared colorway. But
yeah.
I can't be mad. I wasn't mad at electric green, but this UNC. Before you recently talking about the Chris Pauls, right?
No. Let's take some homage, bro. Let's see these CP3s in the wild, bro. Because I'm not joking. Like when you talk about CP3s, yo, damn.
Yeah, that's different.
I need that.
That's different.
Forget the UNC 13. I need that.
That's different. That's different right now. So going back to the college tag.
Yeah.
Should they put a college tag on a UNC 13?
But has there been a college sneaker? Has there been a college UNC 13? That's the thing. Like it has there been, like we've seen the UNC 4s. We've seen the variation of the UNC 4 college version. We've seen that UNC 3 comes from a college sneaker already exclusive. We've seen the UNC 6, which is an all upper blue UNC 6 that pays homage to that. Is there a UNC 3 though? 13 though? That's the thing. Is there a UNC 13?
But we haven't seen the college PEs from this year yet.
True. But like, if they make that close to the CP3, bro, that
blue is a little duller. Again, I gotta keep saying, just like you keep saying, these are mock-ups.
These are mock-ups, and shout out to Z Sneakerhead for those mock-ups, because obviously these are something that he's gone down and produced on the color box, on the color coding that he's been told that it's going to be for that sneaker. So, yep, definitely, like that could be a possibility.
That blue is not as vibrant as that Hornets aqua.
Yeah.
So I think it is different enough. Although those CP3 13s are attainable still to this day.
Yeah.
I don't know, and that got a black bottom on it. Like it seems as if the full bottom, not like the CB3s with the yellow bottom, not like the Mellows, not like the He Got Games where the bottom is a different color than the pods.
Yeah.
If it comes out all black and blue like that, that's a hit. That's a hit.
Definitely.
This UNC is black with the suede on the uppers, and if reflective, man, that's a hit.
You know what? I love the fact that a lot of people don't like the 13, because I love the 13s, bro. Like hands down, that is such a comfortable sneaker.
And I think this is appropriate. Look at how similar the 13 and the 6 is.
Yeah.
As far as the build of it, the lines on it. The 13 and the 6 are pretty similar. So I think if you like 6's, maybe you should like 13s are more comfortable than 6's. Let's not just put that out there. Ain't when it comes to retros 1 through 14, 12s and 13s. 12s and 13s are more comfortable than 11s. Hot take.
Yeah,
If you want to call it a hot take, whatever. 13s
Yeah.
for me, 13s and 12s are more comfortable than 11s. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna stand on that.
I agree with that. 13s are so comfortable. All right, swiftly moving on. I think there's a couple more. We've got a new Air Jordan 2 low and Air Jordan 2. So that could be the Unions. That could be a lot J Balvin's. But I'm gonna show. After this. I think this is the end of the list. But I'm gonna show you something that I think it could possibly be. And then I told you there's a couple of others that I've not shown you on purpose because I want to get your reaction on them. So I'm gonna stop viewing that at the moment, and then I'm gonna show you some surprises before we move on to the quick next subject, which is something that you're gonna present. But let me just show you what I mean, and it's gonna take me 2 seconds to pull up. Just gone through that. I need to start closing some of these tabs up, bro. Yo, what do you think of that, bro? Hey, this is the Mason Chateau Rogue Air Jordan 2 United Youth International. What do you think of that? Because that could be possibly the Air Jordan 2 we're going to see in full time.
Hold on. Let me. Bruh. What are they?
Go on, bro.
What is this?
Have you not seen this mock-up before, bro? Oh, it's not mock-up. It's actually some pictures to this.
What is this? That's, oh my God. I don't. It's good ugly.
Yo, I'm actually with you on that. Like literally, like that's it, bro. Look at that.
I wanna say I don't like it, but I can't.
This is pretty much an exclusive, bro. Like in terms of like not a lot of people talking about this sneaker, but this is possibly coming out.
I want to say I don't like it, but I can't say I don't like that.
I think they've done the Chateau Rogue on the Mason Chateau Rogue on the one similar to what they did. You remember the one mids that they did? This is the Fearless one. Literally, they've used that and actually just done their thing on this. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm not a 2 guy. I'm not gonna pick it up, but I think they did a really good job on this.
You're gonna pick it up and you're gonna send it this way.
Okay, cool. I got you on that, bro. I definitely got you on that. But it's different. It's very, very unique. And this is when we go back to the top, this is literally a more detailed photos arrives of the Mason Chateau Rogue Air Jordan 12 United Youth International. The momentum of Air Jordan 2 continues into 2022 as a collaborative and inline colorways are on their way for the Jordan brand. So basically, a lot of 2s are coming out this year. We saw the Chicago 2s. We saw a Union 2. We've seen loads of 2s, and this is probably one of the 2s that's coming out in the full time that we just seen with a question mark next to it, because this is definitely something unique, something different, and it is like Q said, a good ugly, definitely a really good take on the 2. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like the orange vibes to it. I like the all. I also forgot about the Ammonia 2s that are coming out, but I like it a lot. I do. And it's got this light yellow speckled midsole with on that white. I like the lining to it because it's got that. And I think it might be, anytime I see lining like that, it might be a tearaway. So that could be a potential to that. I like the stitch at the back as well. That takes it away. That takes a hint off the original one mid Fearless Chateau Rogue. So I like it. I like the details on this, bro. I like. Yeah. I'm not gonna buy it for myself. If you need an assist, I've got you on that. But yo, that's a very nice sneaker. Very nice sneaker.
I don't like the fact that I like it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's
Shoe dog mentality, bro. Shoe dog mentality. We keep it.
It's nice, bro. Like it looks premium. It looks so premium. I'm seeing the suede. I'm seeing this. First of all, I'm seeing the sail. It's not white. I'm seeing the sail. I'm seeing the double piping.
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing the extra indentations, the extra holes along.
And nobody's talking about this, bro. Nobody's talking about this sneaker.
They don't need to talk about it. Nobody need to talk about it. Like, don't. It's gonna carry its own hype. We know that.
And okay, so that's one of the illustrious sneakers I want to show you. There's others, bro. There's others that I want to sneak up surprise on you at this moment in time, because there's not only is this the one? Hold on, I'm just gonna pull it up. There's mock-ups of the 4s that we're getting the LeBron 4 Fruity Pebbles back again. That's something that we will not really quickly touch on, but the last sneaker I'm going to show you, right? Nobody's actually talked about this at all.
What is this? I don't like that.
This is the Air Jordan 6 alternate cigar sample. It's a sample, so could happen, could not happen, but this is a sample version. If you remember the cigars, this is the alternate version of that cigar.
As of right now, I do not like that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. At the moment, I think I think I need to see more pictures. And this is a sample. This could possibly change. It could look differently, but it's got that like brown cigar upper to it. If you know the original cigars, it has similar. As you can see, it's got that cigar ring at the top, or ring at the top as well. So it takes homage, it takes flight to that cigar sneaker. But yeah, this is the other ones, the other exclusive that you guys have probably seen. But if you, I'm going to see more pictures of this as it comes out. This might be something for 2023, to be honest.
If it had more of a carmine color blocking on the upper,
yeah,
with that triangle there on the eyelet showing up on the toe box and on the side panels, I think I would like it a little more. But I mean, it's not horrible, but I don't. Nah.
Yeah, that's the other pictures.
And see, this is the opposite of that Chateau 2. I want to like it, but I don't.
It's a bit different. I think the concept behind sneakers is, when you have a look at sneakers, you don't originally like them, or you have to sink in. Like sometimes, when you listen to music, it has to sink in before you appreciate it. I think with sneakers, having early look at sneakers, you have to really appreciate them, let it settle in, let it bind in. You have to look at it a couple of times, and if you like a sneaker off the bat, and they say like those Gorge 3s, no, the Gorge Greens ones that we saw, me and you both love that sneaker, and you're like, okay, definite. But sometimes a sneaker comes out and it hits you, and you're like, I don't know how to feel about this sneaker. And then a couple of months down the line, you're like, you know what, that's actually quite nice. And I guarantee this might be a grower, and the Mason Chateau Rogue Air Jordan 2. You like it, but you want to hate it. But that might turn into either you love it or no, I'm not feeling it now. That there's two ways it could go. Definitely two ways it could go.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my feelings on that.
And obviously, bro, we haven't talked about the Citrus 7s and releasing more 7s. We're releasing 8s. We're releasing. I've heard a couple of 8s here and there might be releasing. I heard that we might get the OG 8s back either this year or next year. So there's a lot releasing in full time. But that was a little bit of a glimpse into the future for you guys.
Yeah. Well, we know this year is the 7th. The 7th anniversary, 30th anniversary. Like last year was the 6th anniversary. Year before was the 5. So 7s, yeah. We should get at least 3 pairs of 7s.
Yeah. 100%.
So sticking with the futuristic, looking forward, it is March the 6th.
Yes.
It is
Yes, bro.
Air Max month. We're 20 days away from Air Max Day.
Yep.
And I recently discovered this.
I've seen pictures of that.
Now, I'm not what you would call an Air Max guy. And I know in the UK, the Air Max culture is bigger
Huge.
than
Huge.
in the US. However, there is an existing Air Max culture in the US. And I wanna try to clear up what I think is a little bit of a disjustice to the US Air Max culture. Air Max are more casual in the US than they are in the UK. Air Max are hype in the. It's kind of like a reverse from Jordan and Air Max when we talk about the UK and the US. In the US, it's Jordan, and then there's Air Max, and also Air Force One mixed in with that. In the UK, Air Max is above Jordan, right?
Yep.
Bruh, look at this. Look at the leather. Look, do you see the tomb blade on that?
It does look immaculate. But I think I heard a couple of things about this. It looks like it's a city pack, bro. I think we've seen the iridescent version or the white iridescent version recently come out, and it feels like to me like this is like what Scott's on tune with the Air Maxes. He literally said that this seems to be like a city pack where which regional. So that might be for the States. The iridescent looks like it's a French pack. And then there could be other packs coming up, but there is definitely a lot of Air Maxes coming out. And then we also got the rumors about Travis Scott Air Max 1 coming out this month. So there's loads. There's coming loads, and unfortunately, it's very quiet to this point because we don't know what the releases are, bro. We don't know what the releases are.
Look at that. That is beautiful right there. Like I want that, bruh. I want to put that shoe on and go somewhere where I can just kick my feet up.
Yeah.
Like, that's bro. That
Ocean blue.
That is
Ocean blue vibes.
Amazing right there, bro. Like this with that 326 on the lace, like the glow. Look at the insole.
Yeah.
That's fire. And let's call it what it is. This is Nike riding the wave.
Yeah.
This is Nike riding the wave of the Pata Air Max because bang. Look at this. Tell me that's not a handcrafted Air Max.
That looks like a handcrafted Air Max 1. That definitely does look like the Jordan 1 handcrafted. But then it looks like the Air Max 1 handcrafted. That double stitch. Is that double or triple stitch? That's a double stitch. Double stitch all the way through. Yep. Definitely looks like.
I'll tell you what it looked like to me.
Those must be comfortable shoes. I bet you could walk all day in shoes like that and not feel a thing.
And you know what?
I had shoes like that.
I don't think a lot of Air Max heads are feeling that sneaker either, bro.
I wouldn't give a fuck who feeling it or don't. This one above that blue one.
Is it
the blue one
that could be another pack. That could be another pack. But is that concept? Is that from concept?
Not that I'm seeing.
Okay.
This is Wabi Sabi.
Okay, cool. Do you want to share the concept, Sneaker?
I got a couple more.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
This is the one that you were referring to.
Yeah, that iridescent.
Iridescent
lights. I think that's a French exclusive. If you correct me if I'm wrong. I at the moment I don't know what's happening with the Air Max releases, the 26th is 20 days away, bro.
Right.
At the time of this recording, so the 26th is a Saturday, the last Saturday in March, and we are like 3 weeks away, and we don't know really what's happening with Air Max Day.
So this is actually my first time delving into what we could possibly be getting for Air Max Day, but this one, the Wabi Sabi, I'm all over that. If I can, I would like to have a pair of these. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm just the materials just look super premium to me. The Wabi Sabi, like coming off the handcrafted Jordan 1 release, like I want those. I really want those.
You know, the more you say that, the more it feels like it's the handcrafted version, or they've actually gone in and crafted it by hand, because it does give you that handcrafted run vibe. It definitely does, with the color blocking, with everything that's the different paneling, the different, like the forest green to the like the light brown at the front toe, to that like sail mid. That it does remind you of the handcrafted. The only thing that's missing of it is like mocha. There's not a lot of mocha, but
the white stitching, like that's a clean pair. The City of Lights pair, y'all can have that. Even if it did release in the US, that's not one that I would go after. I like the box though. I like the white box.
Yeah.
But let's not forget what else released in March that does fall in the Air Max range.
That was L City on that, bro, because I went in for somebody else. But
we got the Hot Step, the Nocta Nike Hot Step Terra
Air.
People are hating on this shoe so much, and I understand the hate on this white pair. I understand the hate, but what I did not realize until a few days ago. When I saw this black pair, and I listen, I'm not one of those people. Like, I would never throw shade on that white pair. Okay, I understand. Yeah, it looked like a K-Swiss. It looked like a Fila. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Do you like it or not? I'm one of the few people online, probably, that's willing to say I actually liked the white pair. I tried to cop the white pair, and I was going to wear the white pair. I don't care what none of y'all say, and I don't even like all white sneakers because I don't like white soles too much. But this black pair, bro,
it released already, bro, for you guys.
It
came same here. It released for us, but I can tell you your size at this moment in time is 317 pounds on that black pair.
Oh, I know. I saw it. I had to look it up. You talking about 317 pounds. This shoe, both actually, the white and the black, are around 350.
Yep.
And people have been trashing this shoe for the longest, but resale don't say that. The resale.
It's got,
look at.
I think it's sub. I think personally, people are hating on it because they wanted to pick them up. Like we say, don't talk about certain sneakers. They just threw some shade on it so they can actually pick it up themselves.
Bro,
there's reverse psychology there, bro.
Look at the leather. Look at the leather on this, man. Like you can't really tell on the black pair, but on this white pair, bro, you can see just where the glue meet. Look at the Toomble. Look at the Toomble on that, man. You can't tell me. And listen, you can see the Toomble on that black better than you can see.
You know what I like about that black pair is that neon green air sole unit.
Oh yeah. I'm digging it, bro. The metallic swoosh action, like it's all leather. Like we've been getting this mesh foolishness for years. Like,
and you know, and you know what that bottom reminds me of, like either a 13 or a Wave Runner.
No, because let's get into it, right? Because supposedly Jay Prince stepped in and squashed the Drake and Kanye beef, right? We saw the three of them take pictures together. We saw them do the Larry Hoover charity concert.
Yeah.
Drake is the petty king, all right? This shoe dropped on the same day as the 700 V2. We know that, right?
The stakes.
We know that, right?
Yeah.
We know the petty king was not finna let Kanye, like, bro, we don't care. We don't care about the squashing of the beef. Drake don't care about it. Kanye don't care because we ain't seen them together since that picture. They still don't like each other. They still gonna be competitors. Drake ain't letting that go, bro. He dropped this shoe in Air Max month. Yeah, it is an Air Max. It's got a visible air unit and all that. It does have air attached to it. The word air is attached to the name of the shoe. But for it to come out on the same day, now look at this.
Yep.
For this to drop on the same day as an all white and gray Yeezy 700, you can't tell me Drake wasn't trying to poke at Kanye. You can't tell me he was not trying to poke at Kanye when he decided, you know what? Let's drop this shoe. What was it? The second, March the 2nd.
It was March.
Yeah. So
it was a Thursday, so it was March the 3rd. But I would say from you know what I like about that Terra Air is I forgot, look, the air sole in the Terra white version is like a peachy color, which is good. But there's the light ticks on the side, lateral side, and the front toe where it is. It just is not. It doesn't overemphasize like Nike, but it just kind of, there you go.
It's subtle.
There you go. Yeah, it's subtle. I've seen loads of mock-ups of people putting feeler on the side of that white one, bro.
Hey man, listen. They can do what they want to do. I've seen we see the Fila Disruptor. You can draw comparisons from the Disruptor. You can go and look at I don't know the name of the model that K-Swiss has that has a similar aesthetic to the uppers on this one. But I like this shoe, and I am looking forward to seeing how they're gonna do different colorways, because all white and all black is as basic as you can get. The next thing they can do is an all gray, and I'm probably gonna like that one too. They'll probably do an all gray.
But is it gonna be a Drake exclusive, or is it gonna be just a general release exclusive? That's the difference. Like,
it's the sub brand. It's the sub brand.
It's not. But remember when they did the 312, and then they did the what do you call it? The 312 Don C, and then they had a couple of variations of that, and then they just released 312s like a general release with different colorways.
So I think that's a little different, because Don C is a collaborator. Drake is a collaborator, but now he was a collaborator, but now he has an actual sub brand. Nocta has been releasing merch for the past year. All the Nocta golf stuff, and he actually has a logo that's on the shoe that looks official. So this is Nocta X Nike, but Nocta is a sub brand of Nike, much like Jordan is a sub brand of Nike, just like ISPA, and that for me eliminates.
Okay, so you brought a really good subject matter up here then. So do you feel Drake got out of Jordan situation, and let's just say Drake's Jordan sneakers weren't that great, like the models they used weren't that great, but do you think Drake went from, and I think it's a clever move, do you think Drake went from being a sub to a sub to a sub, because like you was like Nike to Jordan to Drake, that was like the third tier, to now just jump in the middle, man, going to Nike and now being Nocta, like this is my brand. I'm competing with, and literally, he's competing with Jordan. He's competing with Adidas, Yeezy, Jordan, because Nocta brand is now independent brand within Nike. If you look at it that way.
I think because he's doing more than Travis did. He's doing more than Don C did. Don C is a brand in itself. It's an independent brand. Don C is doing stuff with Footlocker. I can't recall him ever doing any collaborations with other sneaker brands, with other sportswear brands. But for Nocta to release gear on the sneakers app months and months and months before the actual sneaker releases, and now we're gonna get other products. I think Nocta moving forward, this is the first Nocta shoe. I think we will get other Nocta silhouettes, much like Yeezy is doing. Going back to the Yeezy Drake thing, I think Drake is going for the same business model that Yeezy went for with Adidas. Nike may call it Nocta X Nike, whereas Yeezy is just Yeezy. It's not Yeezy X Adidas.
Yeah,
but I think that's just the difference in the way Nike and Adidas does business.
And I won't be surprised if Nike uses the whole situation with Drake and Yeezy to amp up the hype with the Nocta range, to give that
They dropped on the same day as a 700, bro. Like why do that? We've been seeing this shoe for a while. 5-6 months we've been seeing this shoe, and for it to finally release. And I gotta say, I was a little hurt that I wasn't able to cop, but I wasn't really expecting to be able to cop the first release easily.
Yeah.
So I entered every raffle that I could. I did want the black pair a lot more than I wanted the white pair, but if I ended up with the white pair, I would still keep it in my collection just because it is the first official Nocta shoe, and you can't, moving forward, we won't be able to say Nocta without Drake. You know, it's his brand. Nocta wouldn't be a thing without him. They got their own logo. It's a sub brand. They dropping merch. The stuff is, I mean, $150 for a vest, $80 for a t-shirt. So you can't separate. There's so many similarities between Yeezy and Adidas and Nocta and Drake. So you can't separate the two. And for him to drop, for them, and I keep saying him, it's not like Drake going in there telling them, drop it on the same day as a Yeezy, and they just going to go with it. They have to make decisions also. They have to make sure that everything is ready to go. And we seeing Nocta commercials. You know, we saw Drake wear this shoe a year ago on the video for the song he had with Lil Durk. So
yeah.
You know, it's him in the Nike store going crazy on the video. Like we gotta know that he's going to push this Nocta thing as far as he possibly can, and Nike is on board, because Nike versus Adidas, Drake versus Kanye, smash them together. We got Nocta versus Yeezy.
Okay, cool. And then on the Yeezy on the Yeezy brand, I'm going to quickly share this because there's three subjects I want to bring up. One of them is this. So, this is what Yeezy is going in hard now. Like I'm going to say, the choices he's making. He's got this Oreo version. He's got this blue stripe version. He's got this red stripe version coming back out. Now he's got this Oreo version. Yo, bro, he's bringing the same heat. And if you, I know you don't like Yeezys as much, or you don't like Yeezys because you like the checks of the stripes. But from my perspective, anybody that's a Yeezy fan is gonna love that sneaker. That sneaker is. I'm looking at this, and this is a concept. This is a reverse Oreo 350. That's nice. That's very nice.
Yeah.
So and the way they've done that is very nice. And I think Kanye's not silly. He knows what the situation is, and he knows, like, if Nocta and Drake are doing their thing, and if he's not only now competing with Jordan Brand, he's now competing with a sublet from Nike, which is Nocta, which is Drake. Yo, he's gonna come in hard. He's definitely gonna come in hard. But we move swiftly on to the other two subjects, because this is coming up to 3 hours, bro. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was what order should I put this in? let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna leave that to last. So let's see this one next. So this is the concepts that you went in for this week. If I remember rightly, did you go in for this?
I did. I got the big fat L.
What do you think about this sneaker, bro?
It's good ugly. I think it's good ugly. And truth be told, since the Pata won, I have been riding the wave a bit. However, I'm liking the collabs more and more.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm understanding the silhouette more and more. This is good ugly. I'm not mad that I didn't get it, but I would have been happy had I did.
I'm gonna say this, like before I'm gonna stop sharing this, before I'm gonna share this back up, and I'm gonna don't know what shoe to pick, but I'm gonna pick the red one. This is to the concept release for that. They didn't give it to everybody. They gave it to the guys in the States. The merch came out for everybody in the UK and all globally, but then the sneakers were limited to just the US. I think that was a bit out of order because like the fact that the most of the love for the Air Max 1's is from Europe and the UK, and not to release it and give them that release. I don't know whether we're going to see that release. We might see that release later down the line. That might be the release on Air Max Day. That might be the shot drop. Bang! Air Max 26th of March. We get the concept ones. We get other sneakers, but I think it's gonna. I personally think it's gonna be pandemonium on Air Max Day. I think there's gonna be so many shot drops on that day. I'm hoping for the Air Max lovers that you get the concept ones, you get the Travis Scott ones, you get the City Pack ones, and all of that stuff. They all just go bang. Here you go on that day, exclusive access to people that want it, and not even a shop drop, just exclusive access. Take it.
Yeah.
And then that would be awesome because that pays tribute to all the Air Max lovers. But that concept sneaker is actually nice. I like it. I know a lot of people that tried to go for it, and unfortunately because it was limited, I like the box as well. Look at that box, bro. That's sick. But a lot of people that went for it wasn't able to cop because this was just an exclusive for everybody in the US. And I think a lot of people were ranting that the merch was global, but the sneakers were limited to the US.
Yeah,
that's a bit out of order. Out of order.
I'm hoping that y'all will get a proper release on that. We don't know how widespread it will be, but the only thing I can kind of compare it to is the Pata release, because we know we get the release through Pata before we get the Nike release, and it was the same here. Although we did have some boutiques that had limited stock on those. As far as us in the US, we may get a sneakers release. I think we'll get a sneakers release, and then that'll be it for that shoe for us. So maybe for Air Max month, Air Max Day, we'll see the UK release on a widespread basis, Offspring, size and Foot Patrol, along with sneakers.
Yep. So last subject before we call it a day, because we're coming up to nearly with this 15 minutes to 3 hours on this. So, bro, let's talk about this.
Why?
Apparently, this is coming out in March.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know whether it's gonna have any Travis Scott branding on it. I don't know whether they've used this time to downtime to move it away from a Travis Scott.
It's too late. But, they're done. They're done.
But it's coming to be confirmed. Bro. There's rumors this week that this is definitely coming out in March. It's coming out soon in March to go with the Air Max month. A lot of Air Max guys, that makes sense. A lot of Air Max guys ain't feeling it because the air bubble ain't visible. This is another take on Travis's Air Max. We also seen the Air Trainer one. I'm not really feeling those Air Trainer ones. Like literally the shroud on the top on the front sole doesn't do it for me at all. But bro, we might get the Travis Scott one. Air
it makes
Max.
sense. It makes sense to release it in Air Max month. I think that's Nike being opportunistic. We saw the controversy last year. We saw the cancellation of Travis Scott in the court of public opinion, and we saw the release get postponed indefinitely, which is become definite now.
But didn't they like in part of the concert they released pairs and they got released and some people actually got their pairs.
Yeah, it was only in Houston.
There you go.
They that's nothing new. That's nothing new as far as Travis is concerned, because his releases were so hyped. They kind of let him do his thing in Houston around Astro World and whatever the case is on his website. We would get the release on his website before other places were able to release it. So none of that surprised me at all. The fact that we got pairs before the controversy happened, but they were limited. Hence the price on a lot of the pairs. They through the roof. The pairs that you can find are through the roof. But
so
it don't surprise me.
Let's follow the trail. Let's follow the trail, bro. Because can you see the price range here at all?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So in reality, we're talking about $2,000 at a minimum. If you're looking for your size, you're talking about $1,500, $2,000 of that on that sneaker. But like, yeah, just yeah.
The Cactus Jack on the back and on the tongue, that's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. Mm-hmm. They waited. Apparently they feel like they waited long enough. This shoe is going to be hyped whether they dropped it in Air Max month or whatever month they could. It didn't matter. The shoe is there. People that like it. People that don't. Hype has pushed that shoe to the top of the Air Max release list. Whenever it releases, there will never be Air Max that can release around this shoe that's going to do any damage to it. The damage that's been done to Travis's reputation is going to hold true in the minds of whoever cares about it. But when it comes to this shoe, the hype will never die on this shoe. Maybe after release, but until it releases, I don't listen. We know how it go. We just talked about this with other sneakers. People gonna talk crazy about it, just like they did about the Hot Step. They're gonna talk crazy about it, hoping that it drives hype down, but it's not gonna work. There would never be. Look at the 270, bro. People talk crazy about that 270, and it's still sold out everywhere, and the prices went crazy.
Would you prefer this all sale version, the satin gold, or do you prefer the brown version, the Jack Baroque brown?
I like the brown one. I do like it. I actually like it. I didn't like it as much when we first saw it, and the mock-ups and samples or whatever. But I do like it. It's not. I don't think it's the greatest, but I do like it.
Let's have a look. Let's go there. Let's go down this rabbit hole.
That's not a good shoe right there.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's not.
It's still doing free. It's still doing free. It's still doing 381. That last one was nearly £300.
When it released, it was around 600-700.
So yeah,
that's not.
Travis still holds. Travis still holds the name. And look at the GRs. Like they don't do well at all. No.
So that I think that was more of a push to try to hype up that silhouette in general.
Yeah.
But that's not a good shoe, bro. I don't like it. I never did. I still don't. Every time I see it, it's just a bad shoe to me.
Yeah. But that was a longer podcast than we was actually going to anticipate to do, because we went through a lot today, bro. Went through some of the releases, went through Footlocker situation, went through Nike sneakers past. It's been a lot on here. Air Max Day, but it's just making sure we keep informing our public, informing the people that watch this, keeping your ears to the ground, and don't worry if you keep taking those L's. Keep trying, keep persevering, keep your ears to the ground, and keep trying to kind of get that W, because one day it will happen, and then you just go on a roll, and you don't even need to worry about it, because like, keep positive, guys. Definitely keep positive. And I'm testament to that. When I first started picking up sneakers, it was difficult. It was hard. Just get yourself out there, and then like now you see W after W after W. Once you know what to do, how to maneuver. If you keep missing out on sneakers, reach out. We'll try and help you as much as possible. But like, obviously, I always cop for myself and other people, and it just means you start to become on that part of that list. And obviously, there's other like Soul. I think there's other places, Trade Block and other places that you can actually go into the past and have a look at picking up sneakers. Like I don't always pick up retail pairs. I do pick up like back, no, because I can, going back in time and picking up sneakers that I actually really, really respected and loved. Like you only got to see this year. Picked up the Dunk from Above. Picked up last year. Picked up these absolute gorgeous sneakers. So do your utmost. Sneakers are there to cop. Just be savvy with it. To be honest, just be savvy with it.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta keep your head above water, man. It's gonna be a roller coaster every time, and sometimes, especially on release day, you're gonna feel like you're drowning when you're trying to cop. But it's more than one way to skin a black cat.
Exactly, bro. As you say, that's a good saying. And I forgot to say this when the UNC 6s for Jordan 6s didn't come out for you guys in the States. It was a Jordan 6. You're not gonna get this sneaker for sneakers app.
Yeah, you're not copying. That's what
you're not
copying.
Mean. you're not copying this because it's not on the sneakers app. It's not on the sneakers app. That's why.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to get my pair, man. We'll see what they're looking like, and we'll talk about it more next week for sure.
Yeah, that will definitely, for both of us, that will definitely be in hand next week. So that's going to be interesting to compare the quality check on those sneakers. And hopefully I'll have my K54 5s in hand as well. That'll be quite interesting to compare that. But it's quite interesting. Every week we're showcasing new sneakers.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, hopefully we can keep it going. But we'll see, man. We never know what the future holds. Hopefully, we'll all stay blessed. Yeah,
exactly. It's definitely a blessing. And on that note, bro, do you want to count us out of the show for today? It's the ninth show. We got Mr. Simpson coming through next week. That'll be quite good.
Next week, Mr. Simpson live with us. So,
Mr. Pac-Man himself is coming through.
So, as TJ would say, I hope everybody having a great day. Hope everybody will have a great week, month, and year. Hopefully, everybody can cop all the Air Max days, Nike Air Max they want, because you all deserve to get the Nike Air Max you want. So for TJ, I'm Q. We'll catch y'all next week. Get in the comments, man.
Peace out, guys.